or she's sick.
No, yeah.
We are live.
So,
All right. We live. Y'all know what to do as y'all get on in here. Make
sure
sure
that y'all like all the videos.
They removed my comment to that to oh boy.
They removed your comment?
I guess it didn't fit the guidelines.
Oh, the COON one?
That coon, yeah. I told him to get the field too.
Now remove your comment on your page.
Did they remove his comment?
Sure. They were, and I don't think so. But they done shit told me about mine being removed.
Yeah,
make sure y'all are going live. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see Movie Bay. Where you at, Legend? Okay, you live too. 29 people in here. What it do? Y'all know what to do. Drop comments. What's up, Jayla? Tell me if I said it right.
Hey.
Where y'all at? This is 29 of y'all, and y'all not even in the comments. I don't see no comments.
I see comments.
But y'all know what to do. Where?
I see all them comments.
Oh, wow. I see them now.
You got know me still?
Thank you.
Maybe
Miss Wandy. I see all the comments.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody. G got to put on them glasses.
Wandy. No, it just didn't. It didn't load for me. I only saw Jayla's, and then it finally loaded back.
Well, let's hope you not in the win. Let's hope you're not in the buffering win tonight.
Elise. Everybody in here. What's up? On the treadmill watching, I love to see it. Love
getting that workout in. We need that summer body.
I didn't go do my cardio.
Summer bodies are built in
the day in a while.
Yes, and I'm not building mines. Okay, I'm eating.
Hey, you here? What's up?
I mean,
1:30 p.m. Hey,
what they do, Ebony? Hola.
In the UK. Hey, Jesse. Girl, you up late.
Hey, just say.
Oh, wow. I know we late.
They're trying to get Tasiki to eat Jayla at the reunion. Eat her out?
That won't happen.
No,
that won't happen. They cool.
What? Legend? That is not what that said.
Oh, they talking about fight her. You know what? Joseline Cabaret got me all messed up because they be fighting and eating each other.
Right. That's a trend over there.
So look, they got me messed up. So anytime I forgot Tasiki thing is because she missed the whole episode. She missed the whole 2 episodes. So I'll be forgetting her sayings.
Was she not there last week too?
Barely. She probably had one little thing, and I think that was with Anna and Biggie. In the bathroom. She only had one little thing, and that was with Anna and Biggie in the bathroom. Other than that, she didn't have nothing else besides that.
So much to talk about the Cabaret ladies. Can't say too much about Baddies. Tasiki will eat Raleigh first. I would love to see that.
That's exactly why we're going to hit on Baddies first.
Yeah, because the Cabaret gave a lot more. So we're going to put that one last.
Mel needs to fight Baddie stuff first. She's going to need all her energy. Maybe she needs to fight her last because she may not be able to fight anybody else after that. She needs to go after get the easy people out the way. Then fight Tasiki. Did anybody watch 2 Ways?
Not me. But I know some people did because they were in my comments asking me if I was reviewing it.
I'm sorry. I love the twins.
Drop down in the chat if y'all watched 2 Ways with Erica Mena. I watched it out of boredom. I don't know if it's something that I'm going to continue to watch because it was a lot going on.
It definitely was.
For me personally. But me and Legend both watched, so we're going to talk about it real quick. I guess you said, let's talk about, what are your thoughts on the girls,
for me?
Legend? Yeah.
I thought the girls were carrying the episode. This episode, they were the most vocal ones, and they were given. But I also think fighting over the beds is so stupid. But I did like the trans girl the most, and I did like the girl with the little braids. Um, the one with the red hair, the one on the top left, the girl on the top left.
Really? You like the people I didn't care for? The girl at the top left with the locks. I didn't. She was just too. She was just too much. She was too much for me. She was like on the bus, the one who was basically talking the most.
Yeah, she was carrying.
Yeah, I mean she was, but that's also why I was like, oh my god, please be quiet. Like she was doing a lot to me. And then I do like though, I like the stud at the bottom right with the platinum blonde locks. I like her. She seemed like chill. She seemed chill. Cause that's the one who broke up the fight in the bedroom, right?
Yes, that was. Also, them fighting over them fights were so stupid. Also, them bullying the trans girl was weird, and also Mr. Turtleneck trying to fight the twins was weird too.
Yeah. Him, my thing with the turtle guy is like how you arguing back and forth with females, and then when like the dude, the OF guy, when he pressed you about like the X word, you no, I understand, but then you going at the females for doing it, and then you want to fight the white boys. It's like it's giving scary. It's giving scary. Yeah, you say you like the white boys. I wish they got some cuter ones. I say
that. Yeah, they are ugly, but they scare me. I don't know.
They're not cute at all.
That's what ladies
I don't know. I feel like they
got all the guys. I like the one
stamina
that's next to the OF boy. He just seemed like confessional narrator. He just seemed like chill. You know, I like the chill people.
I didn't like the gay straight boy. I did not like him.
Yeah. The 27-year-old virgin.
He gave weird because like nobody even knew that I forgot her name, that she was a transgender girl, but he was the one trying to call her out, basically trying to embarrass her or whatever.
Yeah.
And it gave weird. Like it gave hater, it gave weird. It gave what she said, you a bottom. It gave that. He gives bottom.
That, and apparently he know everybody. Apparently he knew the OF
Oh yeah, he
model.
was watching everybody videos.
Yeah. So they say he was too messy, very messy bottom.
Very messy bottom. Yes, he paints. His name is Picasso, baby. I know a painty bottom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my I guess like my initial thoughts about it. I don't think it's something that I will continue to watch. I like Zeus with their parody dating shows because like to this day I would literally go back and rewatch Tokyo Tony show because she's funny. The guys on there are funny. B Simone.
I still gotta watch that. I
like the parody dating shows. Yes, you do. And even one more chance, okay, but like it's just really just too much.
But yeah, I only watched it because I didn't even know that it had aired until you said something in the group chat. I was like, let me go check this out. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, what the one? This?
No, I don't think I'm gonna watch Two Ways after that because I don't know. I just don't like the vibes.
I think I just like the dynamic of having guys and girls in the house. I kind of want to, get like the Tila Tequila vibes and kind of even like real world vibes.
That's why I took a peek. That's why when they put the trailer, I took a peek at it because me and you, Movie Babe, we've been talking about this probably 2 years now about how we wanted to see a co-ed show.
Right.
But that was the extent of what Erica's gonna get from me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
But honestly, I mean, well, she wasn't even really that much on the first episode because
she wasn't.
Cast was
really
just
there.
So like, it was really more so like when they got there, her little rules or whatever, like don't sleep with each other, give me all of your attention, and she said something else. But
they tussling next week too.
Oh yeah, and security. Well, security break up the guy fights, but security was letting them girls fight. They went round after round after round.
They did not care.
I was like, Lord Jesus, they did not care about the girls, but those guys, they gonna be in there to break the guys up for sure. Which I feel like they should, because guys fight harder, you know.
They definitely do. Turtleneck was throwing them. I don't like that bitch, but he was throwing them.
He was, and he fight the OF guy next week.
Yeah, and he fight the transgender girl too.
Right.
He
so I don't know. They fighting on there though. That's
they are. But Baddies African audition. One of my friends went. She said it was ghetto. She went with one of her friends or whatever, and her friend wanted to audition, but she didn't want to audition. She was just going there for support or just in case she got jumped. And she said her friend almost got jumped by 3 girls, so she was gonna have to jump in. So I don't know. She was sending me video updates. I got exclusive tea. First hand tea. It was real good.
What's the tea?
Oh, well, just fights. I don't know who them people was. They was just fighting. She was sending me fight videos of people fighting, and I don't know who the hell they was. They did say, what's that girl name from Little Women, Atlanta?
Yeah, Avira.
Yes, she was there.
Her fighting in one. I saw a clip where she was fighting somebody.
Yeah, she was fighting. Billy was there, and they said Billy beat somebody ass real bad.
And that's did y'all see what Scotty? I saw on the T page. She put on her Instagram story, pretty much thanking Billy for what she did. So apparently, it sounded like Billy might have fought somebody for Scotty. So that sounds like Billy definitely is going to be on this season.
Yeah, I feel like Billy
putting a public. And she put her ad in the story too. She definitely gonna, Scotty with oh boy.
So y'all think they gonna get 2 Natalie TV girls? Because apparently somebody else from Natalie TV was
talking about Renee Trill. Yeah. I don't know if they go put Renee. I thought they should have put Renee Trill on Baddies Gone Wild because she gives more of that type of age group, to be honest. But we go see if she's on there. She does give Baddies to me. I was
gonna say her Renee's personality fits, in my opinion, the theme more so for this show, Baddies, than Baddies Gone Wild. Because she'll fight, but I feel like with Baddies Gone Wild, they're gonna expect a bunch of fighting. Renee will fight, but Renee gives off that bougie vibe. I can see them wanting to target her just because of that. And she already too, so I feel like she don't. Like, we're looking at Baddies Gone Wild as the sister, the little Baddies. Yeah. So I feel like she should already be on the main one. I feel like she done proved herself enough.
They said them judges was in the room fighting. They said they said Biggie and Diamond the Body got into it, which I'm surprised about. And they said Anna was on Diamond the Body's side. Not her sister cousin. She said fuck her sister cousin. She said I'm on.
So yeah. let's get into the judges. Let's get into the judges. Let's talk about pre-screen room A with Scotty, Jayla, and Anna Mac, Biggie, and BTB. Is there anybody who's there that y'all think should not be there?
Biggie, because like you pick out of all of these girls who should be handpicking, Biggie has no grounds to even be telling anybody why they should be a baddie when she hasn't really exhibited herself. When it comes to this show, what the show is, you can't be out here telling girls to do this and do that and fight for this and fight for that when you don't do it yourself. The other 4 have done that.
I agree with the fact that she shouldn't be telling them to fight or fight not, but I do think if she doesn't do that and she is picked to be a judge, I do think she is a good judge because she came from the Baddies auditions.
That's the only justification.
That's the only justification I have. Other than that,
So with them fighting Anna, Biggie, and DTB, a lot of people are speculating or were speculating before DTB came out and said something that it was all Biggie fault because Biggie is a jealous friend. I honestly still believe that narrative. What y'all think?
I don't think Biggie likes when Anna gets close to other people because they sister cousin and her and Diamond are sisters. So you just gotta put your cousins above everybody.
It's the loosely calling the random people your sister that quickly. They do that. They kill me when they do that. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I like the whole situation. It doesn't surprise me at all. And I'm pretty sure, in regards, I feel like even though we haven't seen it, I'm almost positive Diamond was right. I feel like
You
Biggie
think so?
probably did something that, yeah.
We'll see. I guess we just gotta wait till it to come out. How y'all feel about pre-screen room B with Rolly, Tinkerbella, Summer, Lex, and Bad Dolly?
I really was. I think I sent this in the group chat. I said I really need Tinker to be pregnant because why are you here? I'm honestly sick of her. But aside from
her,
no shade, I don't think. Honestly, if I could choose, I don't think Summer and Lex should be there. I understand Bad Dolly. Because honestly, realistically, I don't think Bad Dolly should be there. But like I said, I understand her because she did her big one at the auditions. Like she was a standout from the audition. Don't remember Summer from the audition. I don't think Big Lex got any time at the audition. I just saw her stuff like on her page, like when the cast drops and we went to their pages. That's the I don't think I even remember seeing her.
She wasn't memorable.
She wasn't memorable. I would say Bad Dolly was the most memorable person from the last auditions.
Because even with Summer having her beef with Mariah Lynn, I still didn't remember it when the auditions were done.
Oh, that was her.
I only remember when they re-showed it, whenever they were introducing her on the episode. Dolly was the only one.
I didn't put two and two together that it was Summer. I just thought it was a random girl.
Me too.
And then when you think about it, if Summer was the one who attacked Mariah, why would y'all have Summer as a judge? Because to me, that's giving all the auditioners, permission to attack the judges.
Clock it.
Yeah.
And now y'all mad and got the security body slamming people. Like, that's how she got on the show? Oh, nah, that just made me think about that.
Yeah, they Zeus don't think shit through. But honestly, room B, I don't know. I don't know how that judging room will go. We go see. But also a lot of people were mad because they think just because you're judging means that you're coming back. But do y'all not remember with last season judging? Like Mariah was on the judging panel and she didn't come back. And Diamond the Body wasn't on the judging panel and she still came back. So I feel like
that's
one baddie in particular, like Ivory, she just needs to shut up because just because you're not doing the judging don't mean you may not come back. Like, girl, just shut up.
And that's the thing too. A lot of people think because Tasiki and Ivory were not the judges that they got fired. And I'm like, how do y'all come to that conclusion when there's plenty of girls that weren't on the judging panel that were on previous seasons that still came back the next season?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Sapphire was on the judging panel last season and didn't come back.
True.
Exactly. Mariah was too.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? I can't remember which room they said, but they said either room A or room B was boring because they didn't have the girls fighting each other. Was it room A? And they say that's why the judges started fighting each other.
It might have been room A.
It was definitely room A because if we talk about the judges fighting each other, word on the curb is Rolly and Summer fought. I remember somebody, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember somebody probably saying Tink was fighting too, but I don't know who she was fighting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn I heard that.
Probably needed her moment.
Of course.
But I'm personally here for the room that wasn't having girls fight all the time because, like, yes, let's get the girls to give some personality. Let's ask some questions. Let's, something. And then if a fight happens naturally, then a fight happens naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, I think it was like Baddies West auditions when a lot of people was doing the mic snatch stuff. That can escalate into a fight. That's a natural fight. That's not saying smack the person to the left of you. That's like I'm popping my ear, somebody come yank the mic out of my hand. So yeah, now I'm about to fight. Like let it happen naturally.
Yeah. Because I don't know. If I was to ever go to audition, they'd be like, smack the person to your left of you. I'm be like, no. I don't have no issue with them. Like,
I wouldn't have done it either. They would have hated me.
But now if you smack me, bitch, it's on. Because if they say
you hit me, then
the left, and I'm on the left, I'm gonna look to my right, and I'm like, hold on, what are we doing?
Just like that girl that went viral. Y'all remember that girl, Legend? I think I sent it in the group chat too. That girl that got off the auditions and was talking about how these women are, the baddies are. The one that went by when she's talking about how they be telling X, Y, and Z to slap somebody and they got somebody pistol with for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you ain't gonna catch me doing no shit like that.
No,
because you don't know who you're dealing with. You go slap somebody, you might end up, that might be your head at the end of the day.
Exactly. And the baddies ain't gonna be there to save your ass.
Exactly.
Thanks. If y'all were on the
judges, Carisha being there.
Hold on. If y'all was on the judges panel, what questions would y'all have for the girls, for the baddies?
I'd ask them to tell me who you are, what you do, and what makes you a baddie outside of fighting. What kind of motion do you have off the show? What could you bring to this show that makes you valuable to this show? Apart from fighting, that's what I would ask. That's the thing that they too entranced with wanting a girl that's going to fight. And then when they get on the show and they're not fighting, there's no personality because you didn't get to know them. You don't know what they bring to the table besides that. So get to know them, ask them where they're from, what y'all like to do. Who are you? Like, what do you bring to the table? Then we'll say, okay, well, I'm this type of girl. I'm a socialite out here. I do this. I host parties. I'm the life of the party. You get to figure out certain things about certain people when you actually ask questions. They don't spend the time asking questions.
Let me tell you what they're going to say. I'm a baddie because I have my own job. I pay my own bills. I stand on business. I stand on IT. That's all they say. Exactly. That's all they say.
Next.
I'm a baddie because I got my own business. I stand on business and I could fight.
I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna be like, "What's your favorite BGC season?" Yes.
Yeah, who's your favorite past bad girl? Because that's gonna tell you a lot.
Because I feel like that tells you a lot about somebody. Because if somebody's coming in talking about, "I love BGC 11," oh, bitch, next.
Oh, use a jumper hoe.
Use a jumper hoe, bitch, next. But if you telling me, "Oh, you love BGC 2," oh, you like the olden days. Oh, bitch, you're an old bitch. Okay, you're an old head. I get it. Or if you tell me you like
y'all drop y'all questions, y'all audition questions.
What's one big goal? What's one big goal you accomplished in 2024?
What's one goal you accomplished last year?
Getting here, because somebody say they sold their car to get there.
What do you do?
Yeah, that was on one of the auditions. If I remember
sold their car to get there. Yeah, but that's my question. Because I could just I get a one good answer. I'd be like, I know you. Bye, got my face. Or ooh, I like you. Come on.
I am not opposed to a twerk competition. I'm not opposed to that.
Really?
Because like they turn up, they go to the club, we host. Oh, that would be one. Be like, act like you hosting a gig and we the audience. Get us live. Get us lit.
Oh, that'd be a good one because that is what baddies do.
That is better than the twerk off because anybody can get up there and twerk.
Like, I mean, not anybody.
Not anybody can get up there.
You can do it. You might not be good at it, but anybody can get up there.
But not anybody can make the cheeks move.
That is true, but to Natalie, they don't care. They see somebody twerking here. Take it. That's you got to bring something else besides that, because you ain't gonna be twerking all day long every episode.
I mean, if you love to twerk, you can.
In the comments, what makes y'all a baddie? Drop y'all answer in the comment section down below. I gotta know. What would y'all say if y'all was in the audition?
Exactly, Naomi. Naomi said a baddie doesn't define me. I define it.
Matter of fact, what's y'all one-liner? If y'all was to get on the show, y'all know like on Real Housewives of Atlanta, what is y'all one-liner? They used to do it on Bad Girls Club too. What is y'all one-liner? If y'all was casted,
I'm just playing.
What's y'all log line? My ass is fat. Okay. I'm asking them help us if they can cook.
Because we will not be starting exactly because they don't feed them.
I'm coming for food. Exactly. Whatever season you on, I'm coming to that season because I love getting me a good meal. Okay, me and
but for real, like what
he be on his diet. He don't be eating.
And I don't want all these rappers and singers. I need more.
He on his diet.
We need to have a poll in our audition room. My audition room be lit.
I don't got no portion control, baby. We eating good.
I eat good, just portion control. Portion control. On my cheat days, I eat good.
What's your cheat day?
But I eat good during the week too.
What you be eating on your
Mondays? Monday and Friday. Today I went and got me some Church's chicken. What did I have Friday?
No, you need to get Church's chicken tomorrow because it's $2 Tuesday.
I'm not
That's
driving
that
to
college
churches.
meal right there.
Churches is
What props,
in the
y'all? What
hood,
props do
and I
y'all
gotta
have in
drive
y'all
30
audition
minutes to go get
room?
to it.
Oh, I'm
I
bringing
ain't
me a
doing that
big
tomorrow.
ass fan.
I need
I'm bringing me a big ass fan, one that go long
a
body,
stripper pole.
just in case a bitch want to come up next to me. I'm be
I
like,
need-
had that out, just like that.
Baby, to me, someone who holds himself to a higher standard,
Tequila.
even then it's physically, emotionally, mentally,
Hey,
spiritually, or
freedom.
financially.
Freedom.
Look at me, now look at Rolly. Case closed.
Period. That's your log line.
We're Rolly
That's
run up on
line.
you. Don't say nothing.
My comments can go through, but my props, I need a stripper pole. I need the Baddies game. I need tequila. I need a speaker. Bitch, we about to have a party in this bitch. I need a microphone.
Not a stripper
We about
pole,
to turn up.
babe.
Show me that you're a baddie.
I don't
I
start
would
till
ask
my
them,
end.
there's 6 Black African American women who are icons.
Yes, I did see that Billy got a
That's a good
ticket.
one.
I hope she don't be acting crazy on if she gets
I
on.
don't start drama. I end it.
Because I feel
I can
bad
hear
for the
you.
girls if she gets to turning up, because that bitch is hard to stop. Like even security on Now That's TV be struggling stopping her.
Who you talking about?
Billy, that bitch big. Like they be
she big.
They be struggling to stop her.
I want her to fight Rolly.
Definitely want her to fight Rolly.
But you know Rolly gonna try and buddy up with her. You know how Rolly is.
Yeah, I saw
Just
that
like she
Legacy
knew not
was
to
there.
fight
I don't know if
Jessica
Legacy gonna get casted. If Legacy get casted, I could see Anna and Legacy versus. I mean, Mel
see the
and
material.
versus Anna and Legacy.
I like
Y'all
it.
know
I
what the
like
fuck
it.
I'm talking about. God damn, I can't
You
get
see the
it.
material. I always say if I was gonna be on Bad Girls Club, because y'all know I applied for season 17 before it got shut down. My line was, when people first meet me, they think I'm some stuck-up bitch. But I promise you, I'm just a bitch. Period. That's
Oh, okay.
I'm not stuck-up, but I am a bitch.
Yes.
I like that, Jeanette, a map of the USA and see if y'all know all 50 states. We gotta see if y'all smart. Okay, pop quiz.
And none of them will get
pull a map up. I could do it. Pull a map up.
What's 2 plus 2?
I could too.
Pull a map quiz up, baby. I know my map.
I'm dead. All right, what y'all think about the main
real
stage
question,
judges being
the real question to ask is, what is the difference between race and ethnicity? Guarantee you they all gonna be up out of there. But then again, some of the judges don't even know their answer. So
yeah, they wouldn't even ask that question. Because then somebody would be like, well, what's the answer? And they could be like, well, we don't know. You know, Scotty go be like, she don't know.
Yeah, because she remember last season she asked what did she say? Where the Puerto Ricans come from or some shit like that. What did she ask last season?
Yes. Wait, what happened to the OGs having a re-audition? I don't think so.
The re-audition Suki will be on OnlyFans. Casting couch.
When they go to Dubai.
When I go to Africa, show me.
Show Lemmy.
Movie baby, would you come to the auditions with your wig or braids?
Ooh, I'm not gonna.
Either way, they gonna pull. Either way, they gonna pull it.
I might do a nice little sew-in. Cause braids, no, because you're gonna take my rear hair out. A wig, I don't want to be looking a mess. So yeah, sew-in, you're gonna have to really try to get my shit out.
Yeah, I'm not wearing no braids.
Okay,
braids, they pull them shit out so fast.
Yeah, you definitely not put down my real hair.
Yeah, I'll put a wig.
I might have my hair like this, with the straight backs and then this sewed in the back. So yeah.
Yeah.
Swim cap mouth guard.
Yeah. Baby, I'm not gonna have a wig cap underneath my wig. I'm gonna have a swim cap underneath there. So when they pull my wig off, I'm gonna have that swim cap.
Now, what was Jules' tagline on Drag Race this season? She was like something about I'm that bitch. I said, period.
Oh,
okay. Domino.
All right, y'all let's segue.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, what y'all think about Saucy and Carisha?
They was cute. They was there.
Oh, I like Saucy being there.
I like them. They funny. They're definitely funny. But
yeah, they're gonna be. I can see them being funny.
Saucy can be biased, but they funny.
They're gonna be funny.
The host, Big Sexy. I think he's gonna be cute, hyping up the
Who's Big
girls because
Sexy?
ain't that what he do?
Yes. I don't know. Who are they?
So yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the episode then. We're gonna go ahead and get to the episode. We are gonna talk about Joseline's afterwards. So make sure y'all like.
Okay, let's breeze through Baddies.
Let's plug.
Let's
thumbs up the
breeze
videos,
through
y'all.
Baddies.
We got 132 live viewers. We need 132 likes on all three.
Movie bag out of both green rooms. Which group has a greater chance at winning against running in phase back to back? I don't get it. Which group you have a greater chance? Oh, me? Let me go back. Why y'all always want me to fight? Y'all know I'm a lover. Y'all know I'm a lover.
You have a better chance in room A.
Room A. Room A for sure.
Yeah.
Back to back phase. I'm dropping everybody in room A, especially because DTB traumatized. And none of them bitches could fight Jayla. I don't even want to fight Jayla. Jayla's my homegirl. But you know,
Tasiki behind you. Tasiki behind you. And then she go around. But
yeah, but not for real. And honestly, room B too, except if I gotta do Lex and Dolly back to back, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Who going first? If Dolly fight how she was fighting at the auditions, I can run through that. I mean, I can't run through that. If she was fighting how she was fighting in the house, I can run through that. All of them, because I'm jumping in. Period. And that's the way you work that one. All right, let's go ahead with this Baddies nonsense. Slim. Thoughts on Slim and Rolly?
She just needs some self-respect, and the other girls need to stop bandwagging.
That simple. There ain't really much to add to that.
Yeah. And then as far as Natalie nominating Jayla, Summer, and Jaden, I did not agree with it.
What part didn't you agree about?
Well, I honestly, even though I'm not liking Summer, as far as seeing her personality, also knowing that she's actually 28, because I thought she was 21, which is why a lot of her behavior, I was like, okay, this kind of makes sense. But you're 28 acting like that kind of makes me look at her sideways. But to say that, like, to put her up for on the chopping block, I didn't agree with that. Dolly should have been put on the chopping block in place of her. And then as far as Jayla, I think Tasiki should have been put up, because we didn't even hear from Tasiki this episode. Or even Biggie could have been put up. Or even Scotty. There were so many other OGs, if she wanted to put up an OG, that should have been put up before Jayla. And Jaden,
I understand Summer being put up because of the behind the scenes stuff, for sure. If you damaging our stuff, like, no, you're gonna have to go. Jaden, obvious choice, because like she ain't really been doing too much of nothing. And how I feel about Natalie putting up Jayla, I really feel like that's how long we been on here? Hoe ass shit. Because Jayla has been like, she's been present in the season. You know what I'm saying? And especially if I'm your friend, why would you put me up in front of all these new people? Like, I feel like the sit down scene that they had later, we should have had that prior to you trying to nominate me for some shit. Like, if you feel like my energy has been drained or what have you, I'm not the same, then talk to me one-on-one about it. Don't be putting me up for no elimination. And honestly, when you think about it, because Jayla and Summer got to it at the end of the episode, and we see that's probably like where it starts with the Jayla, Summer, Dolly, Big Lex drama. It's all Natalie's fault. And I know I'm big on Natalie just producing, but bitch, I'm not about to produce my friends into no ass whooping. Like, what? Where they do that? Not for my friends. What about your friends? Natalie definitely brought that ass whooping on Jayla that she supposedly gonna get at the end of the season. I don't appreciate that. I feel like Taseki should have been the OG nominated, because I didn't even know she was in this episode until I took the screenshot.
It wasn't. Was she in the episode?
She right there next to Rolly.
I ain't even know that. That's crazy.
She wasn't.
I watched the episode twice now and still didn't even know that.
Me either. Until
Natalie is the reason Jayla got knotted up.
Exactly. Yeah, okay, what comment were you talking about?
Hold on, let me elaborate before we get that comment up. And you put a pin in it, Legends. Well, actually, put it up. What comment are you talking about?
No, we could put a pin in it later because I could talk about it when we get to the scene with.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with Movie Bay more so because I saw what Movie Bay was saying with Summer. I said it in my recap. I see why she put her up. Yes, Summer is the entertainment. She has been. You think about this season, she is what has provided the most this season. Apart from that, though, if you're damaging shit that's not coming out of your pocket, I'm the one that's having to pay for that shit. You got to get out of my house. Because if you don't stop doing that, you breaking shit, damaging stuff, knowing that you can't pay for it, that's a problem. You're a liability. Yeah, you do need to go home because that's not baddie behavior. So if you're not shelling out money to take care of the shit that you're damaging, then you need to go. I agree with that. Jaden, I agree with that because Jaden, out of everybody, she's the one that's not contributing the most. And then Jayla, I see Movie Bay's perspective. I didn't think about it in that moment. A lot of people in the comments said the same thing the Movie Bay did. But I looked at it as, like Jayla has been in the background. But when I sit and think about it, she did do more this season than the rest of the OGs have. Yes, she's been a lot more in the background here recently, but she's fought twice. She's had a little bit of motion on the show at the beginning. And you got people like, well, I would say Anna, but Anna's been involved in stuff now.
And she's been the mediator.
Involved a little bit. But Tasiki, no. Broly, I guess you can say has a storyline. Scotty doesn't have a storyline now that Emma's gone.
What?
But yeah. So it's like
now.
Natalie, you. What are you doing? You have no storyline. You just regulating. So if anybody should be put up, Natalie should be put up as well. Because what are you doing, Natalie?
Natalie is eating
it. But she's still cast. You still cast. So
I feel like Jayla definitely has been doing a lot. Because she addressed Ivory. She addressed the Ivory situation and fault. Then the Big Lex thing and fault. She mediated between Ivory and Big Lex when the name switch happened. Like she was in a room with what's her name? Slim and them, and she was adding her 2 cents in every now and again. I know. I think it's my Wi-Fi. Am I still lagging?
I'm hearing you on time.
But yeah. Jayla has been on the TV. It's definitely my Wi-Fi, for sure.
Click in and click back out and see if it does something different.
So Big Lex got her chain.
Because now y'all lagging.
Click out and click back in.
And that storyline caused chaos and disorder. That is true. She is a messy bitch, but that's how she was on her original season of BGC. Like she was building the storylines for the producers. She was making girls do what she wanted them to do.
Who's about Natalie?
Yeah, that's how she was on BGC 4. She was building the storylines for the girls. She finally gets to do what she wants and not get beat up for it.
That is true.
How do you feel about Big Lex getting her chain?
She wouldn't have gotten it first if it was me giving out the chain. But I mean, I can't argue with it. I mean, I guess.
What happened?
I guess.
What happened?
I asked G how he felt about Big Lex getting her chain.
Oh, what'd he say?
Nothing really.
Natalie straight said she's always on time. We've been getting a baddie chain for being punctual. She's always on time, dressed and ready to go. I don't care what she has on, but she has it on. I was like, okay, thanks. Literally getting like a promotion at work. You know, she's always on time, that one. You always count on Big Lex to be ready to go.
She wants to be here.
No, but I do think based upon
Yeah.
the
She's a professional
reasoning
baddie.
of them giving out the chains, I feel like Big Legs deserved the chain. Based upon the reasoning of why they gave out previous chains, I feel like she deserved it.
Yeah,
But for my
for
reason,
their reasoning.
I don't think nobody who has gotten the chain actually deserved the chain yet. Personally, based upon my reason, like from the very beginning, I feel like they should wait until the end of the season to give out Baddies chains. Like it shouldn't be throughout the season because you don't know how the
Yeah, I'm
girls
about to say
dynamic
like
is going to
yeah.
change. Like some girls could be given in the beginning and then towards the end they're not really giving. So it's like, okay, you're not consistent enough. You need to get the fuck out and not get a Baddies chain.
That's true.
Punctual baddie. I agree with you, Legend. Like you say, like on your review, make sure y'all go subscribe to Legend. Baddie chain, I feel like that should be happen at the end of the season, just like it happened on Caribbean, because that was like a whole big thing when it was given out. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, I agree with Anna. It's like the more that these chains are given out, it's like the value just decreases. Like it's like I don't care anymore. I see she didn't take a chain off though, but you know, it's like
even though
okay, you
the
get
chains
the chain,
never
you
really,
get the chain, you get the chain.
the chains don't have no value anyways. But she ain't lying. What she said was true.
Yeah.
From a baller to a baddie, and now it's stamped.
Corn.
From a baller to a baddie.
Corn.
From a baller to a baddie. No, you guys, we can't be biased. Lex, congratulations for getting your chain. You're a baddie. We love a professional, punctual baddie. Kudos to you.
We're insufferable. We're insufferable. Let's be nice today. Fuck yeah.
Good job,
Fuck
girl.
out of here.
But no, honestly, damn, I lost my train of thought because to me it reminded me of something about the chains.
Yes, confidence.
Losing their value. Oh, I hate how all the OGs though be like, I had to work hard for this chain. I'm like, bitch, what did you have to do? What did you have to do? It's a real question.
Oh, Rolly's an EP.
Somebody told me that she got a producer credit.
Oh, that's insane.
Well,
honestly, I don't know where she went.
I'm about to check the credits.
Yeah.
What's her real name?
Whose? Oh, Rolly Gia.
Congratulations.
Gia, I think Gia Mayhem.
DR teeth of hers. Her teeth is nice, but from what she was asking everything, it comes when she's in the DR.
Yeah, $2. You already know it's fuck them. We just playing.
Mayhem, y'all.
We don't give a fizz up.
Oh wait, hold on.
You already know I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Zeus give out credits
what happened? What did they say?
$2 said fuck them. We got our opinions. We don't care. Trust me, we don't. We just playing, trolling.
Sarcasm is my second language. All right. I think Summer looked a hot ass mess in this scene talking about I would say let's go get cute, but I'm already cute. I said, bitch, where? Why do you have on like a fucking 7-year-old play dress up kid outfit? What is really going on?
This her powerful girl.
Summer be looking a hot ass mess. Summer be looking a mess. And it's not about money. Trust me, half my wardrobe is clean and Fashion Nova, but bitch, a bitch put it together. Like what?
It was like her having the audacity
with these goddamn click clack princess shoes you got on. And y'all know me, I never talk about a bitch until a bitch starts talking about other people, and you ain't got no room to talk about other people. Like no, because now I gotta read your ass. But yeah,
it's crazy.
This scene, I'm happy Slim walked out. I'll say that.
Me too. Ivory.
And I'm happy Ivory spoke up and Aqua.
Ivory surprised me in this scene because she's showing a softer side and a more understanding side of her that we really don't really get to see of her now that's TV. And I don't know, it's just surprising to see her give this kind of energy. And the fact that they should be embarrassed. All these girls in the rooms besides Abark should be embarrassed that Ivory is the one doing the defending. y'all should be really embarrassed that the bully is defending.
And it makes me look at her differently because I'm like, because in it, when I was talking about it, I'm like, do I want to say that I like her? And it's like, because I remember everything that she did, and it's funny. It was funny with her being the one doing the defending, considering that's what she used to do. But it's like you see how she's been so far. Granted, the first episode, or what, 3 or 4, she was still on that bully shit. But she's changed. I know people probably want to say, oh, well, she's trying to calm down so she can stay on the show. But a part of me wants to believe that maybe she is growing throughout this experience. And I like what I'm seeing from her. I wish she was this way before. But yeah, I like, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm liking her right now. I genuinely am liking what I'm seeing from her. And it's blowing my mind.
I agree, but I don't watch Now That's TV. You know, I only heard about the P situation. But Ivory being on this season, I'm not mad at how she's coming across. I do want her to stop talking on the internet, though. Be quiet sometimes.
Yeah, that's her age. Like, she's young. Like,
yeah,
21.
She'll learn that as she get older. Like, she's actually, I think she's one of the youngest ones. Her,
she is the youngest one. I saw somebody on TikTok did a thing of it.
Yeah, her, Big Lex, and Anna are the youngest ones.
How do y'all feel about Rolly kind of like flipping it? Because at first she was like, she is my assistant, so y'all gonna have to give her some type of respect. And then she kind of flipped it and was like, but she don't get no sympathy or something. Like, I don't know. Like, the whole thing made my mind blown because I was like, I don't get it. Because hold on, if this is my assistant, if she got to ride with y'all, she gonna have to ride with y'all. Point blank, period. Like, y'all don't need to be ganging up on her doing like starting like unnecessary ish because she's here to do a job. Yeah. And all this, she needs to work for all of us. No, bitch, she don't. She's my assistant, and if you got a problem with it, run me one. Like, I don't like that. She all of our assistant shit. Like, no, she's not. She's not. She's not. Yeah. Do something.
And that's why I like when Ivory said,
"Take her from me, bitch."
That's why I like when Ivory said basically she's here to be Rolly assistant, but she shouldn't take the disrespect from all the other girls. And that's exactly true. Like, Rolly can't get mad at her for defending herself when Summer was nitpicking with her first. Like, you can't get mad at her. You're trying to be a baddie. No, bitch, I'm trying to defend myself because a bitch is being weird towards me and I don't even know her from a can of paint.
And, exactly.
Yeah. And honestly, Rolly never took accountability at all. Like, she still not taking accountability, which is why Slim walked out of the scene, because Rolly once again changed her story in this scene. In this very scene, she changed the story and how the story in her head went. And that's why Slim was getting pissed and mad. That's why she got up. Like,
but what blew me though was how she went about, how she started off trying to sit there and pretty much co-sign off of what Ivory and Akbar was saying, yeah, she has to work here, so she's going to need a little bit of respect. But that starts with you. They didn't start disrespecting her until they saw you doing it. So that falls on you as well. Yeah, they in the wrong for doing that, but you, like what you said, she don't take accountability for her actions. She kicked off the disrespect with Slim because as soon as Slim got there, that's what she did. She got straight to attacking her, got straight to talking to her crazy, got straight to bullying her. So it falls on her as well. She's not exempt from that.
And I really feel like the girls is punking, Princess. I feel like Dolly and Summer Hockey is punking Rolly. Because if I say that she my assistant, and y'all keep saying, no, she everybody assistant, Rolly, they pressing you, bitch. Do you not see? I mean, I guess you ain't pressed unless you feel pressed, I guess. But to me, they was pressing you. And why are so many damn people in the scene? Jazz and Lex and should not have been here. Is that Lex or is that Emma? One of them. They should not have been here.
That's Lex. Emma was gone by this time.
No, go away.
Yeah, that's Lex.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, we forgot about that. Oh, yeah, but yeah.
I mean, it was there and it was gone.
Oops.
And let me ask y'all this too. How do y'all feel about how Lex is in these scenes watching this bullying and not saying shit? But she came on the show off the back of trying to defend people for being quote unquote bullied.
I mean,
let's talk about that.
Clock it.
Her fans don't want to talk about that, but let's talk about that. They claim that's what she stands. She stands for bully, or stands for people that are being bullied. But you watching somebody in your face get bullied by your friends, but you ain't checked neither one of them yet.
Right.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have to fight in order
Right.
to
I don't
speak
think
up
Lex
about
was
a
in that
situation.
scene though. What?
She is. She's right there. She's sitting on
right there.
She's sitting right next by Summer.
Yeah, because Ivory didn't fight. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
No, wait. What are y'all talking about? I think about thing like I'm saying was Lex in the scene when they came down talking to Slim, like last episode.
no, when they came downstairs,
I don't think she was.
but she was on the bus.
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 But yeah, she wasn't there the first time.
All right. That's all I got to say about that, though. And I hope Slim does leave because I think Slim wouldn't have had a problem until, like I said, till Rolly started switching her story again, not taking accountability again, negating the fact that she did talk about her deceased father again. So it's like, yeah, no, bitch, no. Nothing really happened in this scene. I like how they started this scene off on the farm, on the ranch, by like, oh, let's look at the goats and stuff. Like, yes, interact with the scene. Don't just walk there and shoot and leave. Like, interact with what's going on. Ride the horses first, and then get off and talk about all the bullshit. But no, they didn't do it like that. They just told Jaden that she's up for elimination, and apparently behind the scenes, Jaden is a comedian. Everybody's laughing at her jokes. But yet she's boring. So yeah.
They ain't showing it because they probably weren't filming it. That's the crutch with only filming for certain periods of time throughout the day. You don't get to see the moments that are actually genuine and natural.
Yeah. Right. I don't have much to say about the scene. I definitely forgot about what happened here.
Jayla. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Jayla and Natalie scene. I was talking about the scene with all them.
Jayla and Natalie.
How do y'all feel
about the Jayla and Natalie scene?
Who want to go first?
Which one you talking about? The Jayla and Natalie scene?
Yeah, the Jayla and Natalie scene, because I don't care about the other scene.
It was real. I feel like it was one of the realest scenes that I've seen on this show. Like, you could tell it was a conversation between two friends to what degree Natalie is a friend of Jayla. But like what Movie Bay said, this conversation should have been had prior to Natalie putting her on the chopping block for not delivering. Because she, as a friend, should have seen that her friend is not being her normal self. It should have been like, okay, well, I see that you're not your normal self. What's going on? Then this conversation would have been had, and then she would have figured it out. But like I said in my recap, you could tell it goes beyond the fan hate, which first of all, I hate that it got to her, because I've been saying this repeatedly since last season, that the fans that don't like her strictly because they just don't like her for real, and have this vitriol towards her, they want to break her down, because a lot of the same ones that don't like her say she thinks she's better than people, and she moves with this air of confidence and arrogance, which tells me that you're just insecure, because why are you bothered by somebody who was confident in themselves and feels like they're better than somebody else? You should feel like you're better than somebody. Honestly, you should be that confident. But I said the reason why they doing what they doing, they want to break her down. They want her confidence to no longer be there. So they want her to be insecure like them, to then be happy with that. And to see that it actually worked, because I thought Jayla was never going to let them comments get to her. And to see that it actually got to her, that was hard to watch, especially knowing I can tell the deeper part where she started crying and was hurt. I can tell it comes from the whole Gretchen situation. Her feeling like they hate her because of that, when she did absolutely nothing wrong. I don't care what nobody says. She did nothing wrong. She did what she was supposed to do. Anytime that girl that told you she didn't give a fuck about you saying, you're white, you don't need to say nigga in my presence, and she kept doing it, you are supposed to hit her every time she does it, because she disrespected you, so you disrespect her. And I think the biggest thing, though, is the fact that her community, because that's what it is, the majority of the people that are vocal about how much they can't stand her are Black women and Black men. People that should be backing her in this situation. And that's the part that hurt. And I know that's the part that's what's really cutting her up, and that's what makes me mad. But that's how I feel about it. It's sad.
Movie Bear, are you crying?
Justice for Jayla. Yeah, no, I was just like, No, you know I'm sick. I just wish no. Yeah, justice for Jayla. We love you, Jayla. That's all I gotta say. We love you, Jayla. The real ones know, and the fake ones don't. Point blank. Period. I do feel like she was also talking about the fans and probably production though, when she was like, a lot of people here didn't want me back. So I was like, what you mean a lot of people here didn't want you back? Who are the people that's there that didn't want you back?
Probably Lemmy, because her and Lemmy got into it last season. She did that
right.
whole
So I was
on
thinking
Twitter,
that
but then she deleted it and then did a whole video revoking all her statements.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, it's definitely probably on both fronts, because then in her confessional, she talked about the fans too. So yeah, so you know, so when she's there, she's probably just like, okay, let me just be a little bit more low key. I'm gonna get this check, do my bid, and get out of here, type ish. But I hate that she, Jayla, I hate that she had a breakdown like that. But you know.
And also, I hate the fact that they put her up because they said she wasn't doing enough or that she was boring. But like just last season, she was fighting almost every fucking episode, and everybody kept saying, "You're dragging it, you're dragging it, you're dragging it." She was giving y'all
marked up.
She was giving y'all entertainment or whatever.
Marked up and
now that she's chilling,
and now that she's not,
now that she's not dragging it, as people like to
say, she's boring.
Boring. She's boring. So she can't win to lose. Just say you dislike her. So whatever she do is going to irritate you. That's all you got to say.
Because when she was providing, she was doing too much. When she's sitting in the back, not doing too much, not bothering nobody, she's boring. And that's the thing with her. That's probably where she's like, damn, like, these people really don't fuck with me like that. Because it's like, I'm not even doing anything this season and there's still an issue. It's just, it's sad all around. Like, because she ain't do nothing wrong. She ain't do nothing wrong. But like I said, I feel like it all comes down to the community part. I feel like she don't care because Jayla has been a fan favorite on Bad Girls Club, but there was always those people that obviously didn't like her per se, even though she was more universally liked. But I genuinely feel like it comes to the fact that a lot of these black people, like we said, watching the show, you see the comments, it's a bunch of black women, it's a bunch of black men saying, oh, well, Gretchen's my nigga. They saying, oh, that's my nigga Gretch, that's my nigga this. That's like you basically throwing shade her way, pretty much saying like you don't have an issue with what she has an issue with. Yeah. And that's disheartening, especially in these times that we're living in right now. You see what's going on with the presidency. Like this nigga is in the office literally doing everything that he told y'all he was gonna do. And the same people that voted for him was the black people that was out here saying they didn't want Kamala because she got a white husband. The Hispanics that are out here now losing their immigrant parents, uncles, aunts. It's just like stand for something, and she stands for hers, and it's like she getting written off for standing for it. Like that's just what it feels like to me. That's why I resonate with her so much, because I mean, I the values that she stands on is the values that I have. So right. I'm always back her
for life. Your friend is a weirdo. I'm happy you cut her off. I mean, but like, I don't even know about cutting. I don't know how long y'all been friends, but like, it definitely tell you a lot about a person. Like, I wanted to see her get humbled. Like they really don't like people who are confident in themselves. You know what I'm saying? But that just speaks to other people's insecurities. So Jayla, what I tell you is don't dim your light to let other people shine. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness. No,
you crazy.
All right. Now we got 2 minutes to wrap Baddies up.
Okay. Nothing happened here. I just wanted to talk about Rolly, how she said that Slim was hard to work with. That's why she wasn't invited back for another season. And then, the hayride.
What happened in that scene?
Oh, the hayride.
Oh, the hayride.
No, I know the hayride scene, but I'm talking about these.
Oh, Rolly was telling, they asked about Slim, and Rolly was basically just telling them that Slim wasn't invited back to the Baddies because she was hard to work with. She was an alcoholic. So I guess Slim is kind of like thinking that Rolly didn't put her on, and Rolly is like, no, production didn't like you type stuff.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna hold you. I could see it because, like I said, I never was a fan of Slim on One More Chance. To me, she was always a crash out, just doing the most. So I mean, I could see it, but
no,
yeah.
Mel, I'm not gonna lie. Jayla was waiting for Summer to say something to her. She had that read.
She sure was. I said the same thing. You could tell she was waiting on the moment to say it. If she ain't stutter, she said a whole soliloquy and did not stutter at all. She cussed her smooth out and told her the
you
truth
don't have
about
no
herself.
class. You ain't got no coof with that crusty ass wig.
Crusty ass wig and cheap ass Uggs. Taylor. And she shut Summer up. Summer couldn't even really come back at her. And she drowned her out because y'all already know how Summer's mouth is. Summer typically is the loudest one in the room, but Jayla gave her what she was asking for. You sat there and picked with her, and she gave you what you wanted.
It couldn't even read back. Wanna know why? Because Jayla is that bitch. We are what? We are who? We are that bitch. Jayla, okay? Because all Summer kept saying is, you stuck up. You gotta broom up your ass. You stuck up. You act like your shit don't stink. That's all she could say. Because bitch, my shit don't stink. It smell like roses. What are you talking
Honestly,
about?
when I was vegetarian, my shit really didn't stink, to be honest.
Legend. When you got an extensive vocabulary, you can always flex on somebody when it comes to going back and forth. Because I know a lot more words than you do. Because you can only say the same thing so many times. But if you ain't got an extensive vocabulary, you can't keep talking with me.
Exactly, I agree.
But before we move into Joseline, y'all, make sure to thumbs up all 3 videos. We got 162 live viewers right now. Let's get them numbers up on all 3 videos. All 3.
Oh, and subscribe if you and I don't like Natalie making Jayla fight for her spot. I don't like that.
I think she was doing that to give Jayla a storyline, to be honest.
But it still comes with a fight,
yeah. I mean, I agree with that, Legend, because like every OG had somebody brought in to give them a storyline, but I feel like Jayla didn't have nobody to bring in for real to give her a storyline. So I mean, I can see
you know what that is like true, movie babe.
If we didn't talk about this Natalie behind the scene, I would really feel like hell nah, bitch.
I really didn't realize that. Everybody,
because nobody was making no noise, bro. They brought Nunu in for Anna. They brought Slim in for Rolly. Cause all them bitches they had not nothing going for a few episodes.
She just didn't do it for Tasiki. Well, yes, she did. Actually, I'm lying, Krishan. But that was the first
Krishan for Tasiki. Surprisingly, Biggie actually got into it with no, because Biggie and Akbar, they started that. You know, they set that up. So
that is true.
Yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead and go to Joseline Cabaret. I don't give one mother. What the you saying?
What you saying, bitch? I've been waiting on Jayla to say that.
I hate those edges. All right, bro. DTB and Tinker are not OGs in my eyes. They are returnees, but yeah.
They basically on the same level as Nunu to me. They all came on the same season.
But yeah, but DTB did have something going with Paula for a while, as did Tink. Tink had to take on DTB beef just so she could have a storyline. So
right.
Welcome to Vegas, baby.
Disco and yeah, we know that song is coming out soon. Which why is she calling it Disco Shoes?
She pissed me off. What the fuck is Disco Shoes?
Well, she said it. I was like, she ain't talking about the song that we're talking about. But then I clicked on the video and realized that's what it was. I was like, wait, Disco Shoes. She never said Disco Shoes in the song, if I don't remember correctly.
She might say it at the end. You never know. Disco.
Now, some people do name their songs just some outlandish stuff, but Disco Shoes.
I Want to Ride. Well, I Want to Ride was called Welcome to Vegas, but also in the parentheses it says I Want to Ride, because it really should have been called I Want to Ride, to be honest, because that was what I Want to Ride. I Want to Ride. So she might do that. It might be called Disco Shoes. In the little parentheses is going to say I Like the Way You Are. She might open up. She might open up with "Welcome to Disco Shoes" or "Get your disco shoes on."
Legend. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
That's what she did with "Welcome to Vegas." Welcome to Vegas, baby. She didn't even say Vegas after that.
Somebody said you never know what she's saying with that accent.
That's the truth.
All right, it ain't much to talk about on. To me, it wasn't that much to talk about on Joseline, but we could talk about it because Rose and Henny. I don't even know what they was arguing about at this
I don't know. I skipped
That
through
was
this part
right when
because
the
it was
episode came
just yelling. I hate when people are yelling. And
Yeah.
I don't understand what. Although I do like to yell in an argument because, bitch, you're gonna hear me. But
Not me.
I couldn't
Once I start
understand
yelling,
nothing
I'm
they were
swinging.
saying because they were just yelling over each other, and I got a headache.
Yeah, that was aggravating.
So I don't even know what the fuck they was fighting about. But also, I did notice how when Joseline went to the bag, they started speaking over Janisha and kind of disrespecting her. But when Joseline came back out, that's when she got control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Joseline and Envy.
Envy's a punk ass bitch because I'm
Sure is.
how you gonna be popping shit on YouTube? That's like one of us going on these shows and we don't talk shit about these people and then getting punked by them.
And then acting like you forgot. You don't forget. How you gonna forget that you was talking about what you was talking about? Who said they did drugs?
Erica. She said she's done some drugs, some shrooms, and all types of stuff. Yeah. She said it was 3 years ago. I did some shrooms since then. Yeah. That's what she said. She don't remember. She said she really doesn't remember.
Shut up. You know, but my thing is though, when you was recapping the show, you wasn't on that shit. And then not only that, it's still on YouTube. And I know she was watching it. So, because the funniest part about it though, when I did my recap, why did Erica's the recap that they was doing, why did it show up on my suggested? And then I go looking in the comments and everybody's saying the same thing. I said, that's funny. And it was 2 years ago. But you can't tell me that you don't remember that when you literally auditioned for the same show. Like what Janisha said, how you gonna sit here and say you don't remember when you auditioned for the show? Like, you know what you said.
Yeah. And also you could still stand on your opinion, but also being like, I still respect and I still like you. I just didn't agree with that situation.
Correct.
I would have said, if it was me, I would have said, yes, I said that because first of all, what I watched on the screen, that's what I saw. Being around y'all, maybe my opinion has changed because y'all weren't acting like this with me and them. But what I saw in that season, that's what I saw. That's what I felt. And that's what it was. Like, you want to sit here and say that they were
why y'all had to go on a 3-year hiatus, Joseline. Like, let's not act like I'm not telling the truth.
For real. But Envy's a punk. Because when she got up in her face, pointing inches, I'm telling you, you get up in my face, pointing in my face, that's when you get hit. Because, like, I was glad she stood up when Joseline stood up and started walking towards her. Because I'm like, if Joseline hit you and you still sitting there, that's on you. But she stood up, but when Joseline told her to sit her ass down and she sat back down, I said, I ain't got nothing for you, Envy. Like, that's clown shit.
And then she went on to fight Diamond.
Yeah,
which I'm glad she did.
She took her anger out on Diamond.
That's what Diamond did.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently Diamond felt some type of way because in the review she also said something about her. Envy said, "I don't give a about what I said about you, bitch." Because nobody care. Don't care. Would you want an apology, bitch? Please.
Why do Diamond not think she big? She is big. And
that's what I was saying. And it's so funny when people that were once big start turning around calling somebody fat. Rolly be doing the same shit. Like, what is with y'all? Y'all be so eager to call somebody fat because you was called fat. Like, it's weird because you're not even that far away from her size, anyways. You closer to her size than you are.
According to Diamond, it's just her titties.
Oh, please.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. Is according to her, it's just her titties. Her titties are big. And then she changed it to, well, I had a baby. Where her kids at? Okay, all right, okay. But yeah, was definitely duking her on the head when she flipped over for sure.
Swinging like this. She was Envy.
Yeah, they did not look impactful. I'm not gonna hold you, but especially after that stuff that you sent us with Diamond and shouting out Gretch, Yeah, I'll say. Okay, let's proceed. So
she
the
ain't learned her
audience, as
lesson.
y'all know, has been a pretty interactive audience, and they started, yelling at Danny and Andrea. And there was a portion where they let the audience give their point of view on the ladies and why they don't like them. And a lot of the audience members were saying, they're performative. The tears are fake. They can't fight. And of course, they always jumping in each other's fights. Thoughts about the audience?
I love the audience.
The audience ate them up.
Apart from them clapping about Joseline saying that Ballistic is a good man, they had the most accurate opinions. And I'm glad they said what they said, because everything that they did say was true. And I just found it funny because you could tell a lot of them in the audience was trolling those girls because they saw how mad they were. Like Danny, Drea, and Diamond getting up screaming and hollering. The girl that was in the green, what did she say? She kept saying to Diamond, "You need attention, you need attention." And you could tell she was trolling because she's sitting there smirking and laughing the whole time she's doing it. And Diamond,
that bald head girl was
I would have been
trolling
doing
too.
the same thing. That
Michael.
Yeah, the bald head girl.
The one that Janisha went out to was talking about, like, you've been talking like you need to get on. I wish she would have got on the mic.
I wish she
was
too,
funny.
because she was going at them. I heard her comment.
It was funny. That audience was good.
But the fact that they got so mad at the end of fighting each other was weird.
Okay, now hold on. Okay, so Janisha then tells Danny and Andrea that maybe they should consider what the audience is saying, because to some extent, it is your job to please your audience. All right. What do y'all think about that, especially as us as panelists and reviewer commentators? Is Joseline? Is Janisha telling the truth? To some extent,
as it pertains to Joseline Cabaret, yes, because they do cabaret performances. As far as that, if the audience is liking that, but honestly, for me personally, I probably would have told them I don't give a fuck too. I'm not gonna hold.
I wouldn't have even been going back and forth with the audience because you're not gonna win. There's too many people. It's too many people, and like you said, half of them is trolling you anyways. Half of them is trolling you anyways. They was really just veins popping out their throat and everything, like yelling, trying to yell over a whole group of people that's we don't care. Like they can't hear you. They don't care to hear you. Honestly, my thing though, I wish I could zoom in. Danny, I really don't like Danny. A lot of people ask me who we didn't like more. What?
It's definitely Danny.
Oh, who we didn't like more, and I think it's like Danny by like a little bit like that, because when Janisha was talking to them, Drea is listening, but Danny is all sitting there like with her duck lips. Then she started patting her coochie, and I'm like, bro, this is exactly why nobody likes you. This is exactly why nobody likes you.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing, like because when Isis got up there and was pretty much asking her to fight, she kept running that mouth. But when it came time to fight, and she didn't want to get up and fight. But we're gonna get to it in a minute. But the minute Drea is in the way and Isis tries to move her out of the way, and they're on the couch, who's the first one swinging? Danny. You don't ever want to fight heads up with somebody that could actually really tear you up, but you're so quick to do this. She's childish. Danny, she's very unlikable. And like what I think a lot of people said that later in the season when Drea and Nick had that moment on the beach, a lot of people were saying like when Drea's not around Danny, she is a lot more likable. And it's the truth.
Okay, and so here my thing, like with they got in a fight, right? Stupid as hell, first off. Is this what y'all want? They get up and they fight. And then everybody is looking like, because out of everything we was telling y'all, we said that y'all don't fight your own battles and y'all are performative. It's like you are acting, putting on a show. And what do y'all proceed to do? Get up and act and put on a show.
Yep.
This is not what we wanted. We want y'all to stop jumping in each other's fights. We want y'all to be yourselves. Well, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all made me. Nobody told you to do that, bitch. Are you stupid? Like, was it in one ear and out the other for real?
And that's what Rose said. Rose said, like, I wish y'all could see the Danny and Drea that is not on the show because they don't act like this on the show. And I'm like, that's really what the audience is saying. Stop performing.
What the audience is saying. Exactly. That
but did y'all see Joseline's reaction when they was fighting, when they finished and they pulled them away, and Drea was walking around. Did y'all see Joseline just looking at her like, look? She looked like she saw a demon. Like, what the fuck? Who is this? Like, you can see it in Joseline's face. Like, damn, Drea, who the fuck are you? I don't know who
she
you
even
are.
started crying after that.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I didn't want to see that. Like, that's not what we saying. We ain't saying y'all got to fight each other.
And it's like, to do that to your own
and
friends.
they was damn near choking
I don't like
out.
either one of them. Drea was trying to choke her out, like take her out of there. Drea had her so locked up, because I saw it when I watched it last night, but when I rewatched it again today, she had her so yoked up. When security was trying to pull her apart, she's still like yoking her up. And you see Drea like flailing, like, get me out. She could have choked that girl out. And that's supposed to be your friend. Like, that's crazy to me. That shit was crazy. We could never be friends.
Yeah, no, for real. I don't know if they cool afterwards, but yeah, we definitely couldn't be. But yeah, they just really it made no damn sense. And then milliseconds later, Isis is like, well, how you gonna fight your friend, but you don't want to fight me? And Andrea, how are you gonna say Danny is done fighting, but then proceed to fight her? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are stupid. That's why people don't like you, because y'all are dumb. And then this right here, Drea, what you're doing, blocking Danny from fighting, is exactly why people don't like you. Because let her fight her own battles.
And that's what Joseline and Janisha said. That's so what it is. Joseline even said it too. It's so annoying to watch y'all sit here and continue to tag team and jump people when you don't want to fight your own battles. Like, Danny run that mouth too much, to the point where somebody wants to fight. If you have no problem fighting where you have no problem fighting your friend, you can fight whoever else wants to fight you. It's just crazy to me. The whole situation is crazy. That powdered sugar was strong at night. Shit.
Yeah, that made no sense. So in the midst of that fight, though, Jayla sneaks Envy,
and
Erica.
Erica.
And then they ended up getting their ones. You got something to say about this fight?
Jayla was knocking her. But for her to have her head down, she was pretty accurate with them punches. Because when Envy got up, I saw some knots. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw some knots.
I'm blowing my nose.
I'm like, what is y'all doing? I'm reading these comments. Danny felt some type of way because she didn't win. And she knew Isis was going to tear her up. The way they fought on the queue showed exactly how fake they are, exactly. And you saw him too. I'm glad you saw him, because I saw Jayla was not playing. Not today. Jayla gave Erica knots. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw her, because the knots was there. Erica got knotted up. But what was your thought on that movie, babe?
About that fight? I don't care. We can move on to Joseline's weird behavior and then get into Rose and Henny. And yes, I got the nose bite on camera. If y'all look at the bottom right hand, that is Hennessy hanging on to Rose by her teeth as security is pulling her away. But somebody in the comments mentioned Joseline. Damn, I didn't realize Grant got up.
I'm trying to get this damn charger because my computer about to die.
I didn't notice that. No, I mean, I noticed a comment that said Joseline touching on Drea Kuchunana. Yeah, weird. But that's what they do. It was like in the closing remarks. I did fast forward through that, and then until I saw Hennessy and Rose fighting, so I had to go back, and I was like, okay, what did I miss? Thank you, love. Thank you, Britt. So she was like, I don't care what Erica got to say. I got hot coochie in my lap. I was like, okay. Speaking of Kay, when Kay came out looking beautiful, Joseline pulled that lesbian act. And then, of course, Joseline wants the girls to run the cabaret because she want to have another baby. What are your thoughts? At first, I thought she said she wanted Nick to run the cabaret, and then she kept saying y'all.
I did too.
So I was like, oh,
I did too.
Okay. Yeah. But then she kept saying y'all. So
you want to have another baby, go have it.
Yeah. And that's Drea being a big ass child, which is why I don't like them. Well, when we do it, it's performative. I said, bitch, shut up. Please shut up. Please. So annoying. All right, let's talk about Hennessy and Rose final round.
Rose was tagging that ass. She sure did.
Finally got her.
Multiple
I was honestly proud.
connected punches. Yeah, multiples. That's really. And then this Hennessy, she just being Hennessy, grimy, biting somebody's nose.
Bit her nose. And the crazy part is, like I said, like security is pulling Rose up. And Hennessy is holding on to her on her fucking nose. That shit is crazy. She's an animal.
She is crazy.
She finally got it. That was wild. That was her fucking nose, bitch. Oh wow. Nick wanted on stage with those cheeks out. I don't want to hear y'all bash Scotty no more. Hold on, because Nick did it this episode.
I know.
Scotty did it for like 10 episodes straight. Nick is also a stripper.
Right.
Scotty? No, it's fine. I just suspected, I guess, from strippers, but still, like, it was really just kind of like one episode. Hennessy too. Hennessy ass was out the whole, you know what I'm saying?
The whole season.
Reunion.
He's been out the whole season.
Hennessy really takes no rules to fight to the straight. Oh, and that's what Melissa said in the back. When Rose was going off, she was like, well, fighting is fighting. Fighting is fighting. I would be like, no, bitch, biting is biting, bitch. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's why I said she got stomped out for that. You biting me in my nose, I'm smearing your face through that floor.
No.
And I'm not stopping.
That is crazy, bro.
Like that.
And then honestly, I said, well, Joseline, this is why security don't let them fight. Because when they do, like this could happen.
Exactly.
I think she was letting them fight because Rose was finally That's why she was.
Yeah, they be letting them fight. They be letting them fight.
Yeah.
All right, let's drop this link because we've been on here for a minute. We're gonna do our new format is threes. We like the threes. Threes is better, and we'll give y'all more time with the threes. We're gonna do groups of threes. We'll go to what time? We've been on here an hour and a half, so I guess we'll do an hour. If y'all good with an hour? Y'all good with an hour? Yeah.
An hour? Okay. I'm good with 30 minutes, but I'll support from behind the screen.
Not you trying to support from behind the screen. You don't hear. All right, we got the first three. We got Elijah, Mel, and Kaya off from work.
No, I'm not off yet. Y'all on another group, y'all.
I think Kaya at work. I don't know if she could.
Yeah, I'm still at work. I got 8 more minutes, but bring me. I should be off for the second group.
All right, Okay, yeah, we're gonna give 8 minutes too. I'm gonna put. All right, so we got 3 up here. Let's go. What we gonna do? 9 minutes, 8 minutes. What's up? We got 3 of y'all on here.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll start. I didn't care about Baddies because honestly, it just seemed like filler. It is what it is. I'm over it. I'm ready for my girl to come in and pull out that pew pew. And like, I don't know if I'm going to watch after that if she leaves because it's getting real boring. That's just how I feel.
I'm ready for her to come through.
Yeah. As for Joseline, I just want to say I'm glad that she said she wanted Neek to run the cabaret because Drea ain't getting nobody in line. Ain't nobody gonna listen to Drea.
I agree.
So,
Elijah, you on here too?
Oh, hi. Oh shit! I didn't even know. Oh, okay.
Samaya, I see you got your fave up there.
No, I just did. Oh shit! I forgot to change this. But honestly,
Y'all hear me? Hello?
But no, I don't feel like changing it. I'll change it later. So
is that Big Lex?
Yeah. Her outfit for the auditions.
You said what about the auditions?
That was her outfit for the auditions.
Oh, okay.
What's y'all thoughts on the on Baddies and Joseline?
I don't give a fuck about Baddies, honestly. Can we just talk about the cabaret? Cause like,
thank you.
Like, what was it? Another episode of Bully and Slim. Like, I don't feel bad for Slim. Like, stick up for yourself, bitch.
But can I say something? I actually have a theory. I think the reason and the only reason why The Joseline Cabaret girls cannot fight like that. For real, for real. Like, let's be honest. They cannot fight like that. Compared to Baddies, these girls can't fight. Granted, Baddies can't fight neither, but at least I can say that some people on there are better fighters than the Joseline Cabaret girls because they it's almost like none of them can fight like that for real, for real.
I mean, Miss Natural can fight.
She tore yummy.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't think they're fighters, but then again, they're strippers. Strippers fight dirty. Like they don't care.
They strong though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like they've been climbing up and down them poles, so they do got some power. But you know, like a stripper will fight you in the back room and throw a locker on top of you.
Right. Okay, so Danny and Drea fighting. I'm just like, what did y'all do a line before this reunion? Because what the fuck was y'all thinking? They wanted y'all to not fight each other's battles, and y'all took it as, y'all wanted to fight we needed to fight each other. Like, how does that correlate? I'm confused.
I don't know if that's gonna let them take over after y'all saw a post with, I think it was me and was it Envy, where they did a post with Big Lex, and we know Joseline does not like the Baddies girl.
Oh no, yeah, it was a few of those girls that popped up with Lex. It was Neek and somebody else. I think Rose.
When did this happen?
Her top two dancers. I don't know. Might have happened like a couple weeks ago.
But also, they're like co-workers too, though. You got to think they getting invited to these like events hosted by Zeus because they're the two most popping shows. So like at some point they gonna run into each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know.
Right. Chad,
okay.
The Joseline Cabaret reunion is probably better than everybody's reunion. That's one thing we can all agree on.
Yes, because like even though Issa's reunion is a very close second, but Joseline's reunion like overtook it because there was actual structure. Like they fought, but they allowed them to actually talk out their issues. Whereas in Baddies, they don't do that. They just be fighting and for the whole time, and we don't understand like what are y'all fighting for? Like, can you give us content instead of just fighting?
And one thing I can say to y'all, look, listen, I'm not a huge Jayla hater, but I watched another YouTuber who said that he actually worked with Jayla, and she does get off that energy of like, I'm better than you and don't talk to me. That's what he said. So that's why he said he never walked up to her because that's just how her energy is. And on TV, she could be like super nice. I could love her, but off camera, that's how she could possibly be. We don't know these people. Like, let's be completely honest. We only know what we see on screen. Off the screen, their character could be completely different than what we see on there.
I actually have met Jayla in person, and she was nothing but nice to me personally. But everybody experiences their own experience. But also, with that being said, I do believe people can dislike people, but also admit when they are right in the situation. And no matter how you feel about Jayla, whether you dislike her or like her standing up and standing on business towards Gretchen is right and wrong. There's no opinion about it. It's right or wrong. When it comes to that, you can still say I don't like that bitch Jayla, but she stood on business for the Black fucking community.
Yeah, but I think Jayla is bigger than Baddies because she is like in this mindset now where she's very classy. She's very about promoting her brand and like upping the Baddies brand. And that's why like in the comments, I was like, I think Jayla should have her own show like Baddies Charm School where she gets like them funky little raggedy summers.
But Lemmy don't like her.
How to be stunting.
Not the raggedy summers.
Yeah. But that's
don't like her.
Here's the thing with Summer. I get y'all don't like her because she doesn't do too much, but she was I watched an interview with her. I think her name was Rose. In that interview, she shows she does have some type of calmness to her. Although she's still Summer, she does have a refined side.
Was that the interview when she told a different story about her parents passing than what she told in another one?
But I think it's her stepfather. That's the thing, because they're saying that like her stepfather her father passed when she was like 14, and then her stepdad kind of passed this like couple months ago.
Yes, I think that was what.
Did she say that, or were fans saying that?
She said that. I think that's what
I think that's what she was trying to say, but it just didn't come.
But she doesn't label her stepfather as stepfather. She labeled her as her dad since he raised her. Like, let's be completely clear. Like, people who raised you you can label them as your parents. Your parents don't have to be your parents if they didn't raise you. You could call them mom and all sort of things. But the people who raised you,
like
what?
Yeah, I don't think nobody's debating that, but it's just it wasn't clear.
Stories aren't adding up.
It wasn't adding up. That's the thing. So I'm like, are you lying about your parents being dead? That's crazy.
I think a lot of the fans they always do this for their faves. They try to make up scenarios like, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. So that's why we was like, did she say that?
We don't know. Well, because we don't know. We shouldn't be quick to believe everything because everything is not true.
Wait, why are you yelling?
Sorry.
I mean,
I
just don't.
I ain't shit for real, but
because she
we just want to see did she say that? Because I didn't see a video clarifying the difference.
Yeah, when people.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I didn't see. But can we get back to Cabaret? Because I don't want to talk about baddies. I'm sorry. Like,
okay, real quick though, when it comes to like Jayla being stuck up, a lot of people think that I'm like that when they meet me too. So it's like
I was about to say the same thing.
Perception.
I've gotten unapproachable
I guess
so many times.
like your first impression, you really should get to know people though. Don't like because like I don't know like. Just
but
don't.
People judge
like
people
this, or
off
she
of
look like this, and
off of TV. But people they're gonna judge you once. They're gonna judge you once you see you off of TV, even like, but they don't know that it's like a character.
Your friend or whoever said that they met her and they got that impression. It could just be that impression, but like you said, you gotta get to know people for real. Cause like people say that about me, and I'm like,
I know Pierre Ebner Entertainer. He met her.
Oh,
but I agree with Movie Bad though, because I've gotten unapproachable many a time.
Yeah, fuck him because when he did to Jim,
that's when you.
Oh, sorry. I don't like Evander. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. Never mind.
But once I don't even know what I was saying.
Oops, sorry.
You talking about when people get to know you. You said when people get to know when they first meet you.
Once you get, that's the thing. Perception is perception. Like you could think somebody is some way just because of the way they are, just present wise. Because like what Movie Bay said, me in general, like I always tell y'all sometimes, like me, if I don't know you like that, I'm not gonna be as open with you. But you can get to know me, I can get to know you, and then you can determine from there. But somebody being unapproachable, I don't think that makes somebody stuck up per se. It's just they just either don't feel comfortable around you or don't know you. And perception is perception, but whatever. But y'all got any final thoughts? Because we about to move to the horses. We got a full house back here.
Nope, I'm good.
Final thoughts. Jayla needs Baddies Charm School and just let her. I know Lemmy don't like her, but just give her that school and let her deal with the Summers of the world.
He's not gonna
give him some coop.
No, he's a very sassy man. He's not gonna do it. Now you saw that interview he did showing love to Opar, but you was just cursing her out, saying that she lost her job. Like, get the hell out of here with that. Like, he needs to like quit being the like. Can he resign? Like, please. Like, yes, him. Like, I don't like that the lemon pepper stepper. Like, get like blurring his face out on Baddies and not blurring his face out. Like, girl, pick when you want to blur your. Like, Tommy, why didn't you shoot him?
But everybody who's judged don't mean that they're coming back. Honestly, I don't think none of the OGs come back. None of them.
I agree. Because like they did like give it because they're complacent. That's the problem. They are comfortable and they're coasting, and that shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be happening. Like if you don't want to be there, give it to somebody who actually wants to be there.
Like Mel said, give it to somebody that wants it.
But I feel like Mel's kind of clout chasing to get on Zeus, which I'm cool with that. Cause like why? Because I know like it was so long ago that live she did with Tasiki did talking about the fight, but then again everybody was all it wasn't just Tasiki coming for Mel, so I'm thinking okay her crash out is kind of is I get it, but like her bringing up the SK allegations, that's the part I don't agree with.
But because it wasn't just Tasiki, it was Tasiki, Jaden, Summer, again, Nunu,
When did
Anna.
Summer said something? I saw the other ones.
All right, y'all. We about to get the next group back here. We got a full house. Thank y'all so much for calling in.
Love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, Samaya and January Flowers.
Kaya.
Oh, come on, Clover.
Oh, I thought I was on here by myself.
All right, we got
yes.
Hey, hey y'all. Legend question. You really want Billy's big ass on Baddies?
No, I'm scared for them.
I want Billy on Baddies. I want Billy, Big Billy on Baddies.
I'm scared for Billy. Like I feel like a lot of people like Billy until Billy start beating up their faves. Like
that's why I want her to come on because ain't none of these my faves. I want Billy on this show. I want her to shake shit up.
I feel like everybody want Billy on her to fight Rolly, but that's not gonna happen because
Rolly says she likes Billy, so I don't know. So y'all gonna get.
I want Rolly
of course
off
she
the
like,
damn
of course,
show, so I don't even want her to fight Rolly because I don't even want to see Rolly no more myself. I'm so.
Of course she like Billy because she don't want no problems with her. At least from
exactly.
what I see. Because how do you like somebody that? I mean, they just wanted to say. I mean, no, Billy's not as worse as Rolly, but it's just like
Billy threw piss. So after you did that, fuck you, itch.
That's why I don't understand. Like, how do y'all like all these people that be doing all these nasty things that y'all blame Summer doing?
Some of the
I don't like none of them because after
just
Billy, I kind of did like
pee,
Billy,
which is still gross.
I kind of did like Billy, but then she threw piss on this last season of South Central Baddies and said, "Shout out to Ivory." Say, Ivory, see what you did? That should not
What's
be no
with the throwing
piss.
pee on that network? What's with that?
They been going insane on there. Like they have been fighting. They only had the season for 3 days, 3 or 4 days, because they had to shut
2
down.
days.
They was just
and they do things like that, and they be thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on Zeus." Like y'all do realize they see stuff that y'all doing. They don't want y'all on there like that. It takes one OG on the cast to be like, "Oh, you know she did this, right?" For them to be like, yeah, we're moving on." They think Ivory got on there, and then on top of that,
the comment.
All right, so I only got a short
the
amount of time.
comment said correction. She threw poop.
Oh, my bad. I want to just real quick say this about Baddies because it was mad boring. So I'm gonna just real quick. Jayla was eating Summer the hell up. Okay, she was eating when she said, "I hate those edges." I lost it. She was like, "I hate those edges." Like she could like basically like I ran out of things to say, but so now I'm gonna just attack those edges because you just pissing me off so bad with that crunchy wig and those shitty Uggs.
And Summer has the right to talk shit about Slim, talking about how Slim look a mess. Like Summer, you came on the show with one fucking wig, and Rolly had to give you some more wigs, like pot meat.
And that wig cap that was all cut up. That she
and
kept
like Sticky from the Proud
Family. With the 6-month-old braids, I don't
like Summer anymore.
I didn't like Summer. I started coming around her, but the bitch is weird. Like now that I don't like her,
me after
I
she kept attacking Jazz over the last time she attacked Jazz over that chain. Like it was not that sad. Like, and I don't understand how like she does all of this to Slim, but you're scared of Ivory and Tink. Those are the people you need to be slapping. You let Tink slap you as if she was your mother.
Yeah.
You let Tink slap you as if she was your mother. Like. And now you want to be cool with her, and you're scared of Ivory, and I don't know how nobody's clocking that. And then they end up jumping Jayla, and this is the thing why I don't get with Natalie. Like, how you gonna say Jayla's name like Tasiki's not sitting next to you? Like, y'all, you that fucking scared of her, but you claim you a boss. And then it's like
Natalie is scared.
I'm looking at Jayla. I can't have as much sympathy for Jayla because it's like you let these people play on the top. These are not your fucking friends. Like. This bitch literally let you get jumped 3 times by these new girls, and she has the nerve to tell you that you need to show more.
Word.
Does nobody see like the problem with that? That's why I'm
I
like the
want to
That's
more.
touch
what I
on. I
said.
want to touch on the Tasiki thing real quick, right? I know everybody. I love Tasiki. I love Tasiki. I love to.
I
You
don't.
only like Tasiki because she got hands. Let me tell you something about Tasiki, right? You may not like Krishan, or people may not like Krishan, but Krishan gave us every minute she was on that screen. We knew Krishan was on the show. There was never a minute I forgot that
Did we?
Krishan was on the show. Not one time. And as lover or hater, she gave us a sound bite. She was gonna give us TV. Okay. Tasiki, I didn't even until y'all said that, I didn't even realize she was sitting next to Rolly in that episode. And I watched it twice. And until y'all said that, I'm like, why are you even here? I'm so bored. Like
Because
half
they
this
need her
cast.
to clickbait a fight. That's what she's there
Exactly.
for.
Half this cast could go. Half this cast could go, and it would still be a show. I'm ready for the pew pew. I'm ready for the baka baka
Yeah, they
baka
keep
baka
dragging it.
baka.
They keep dragging. We're on episode what 15 now, and it's still no Tommy.
Mhm.
Like I'm
Yeah.
ready for Tommy and Mel to come through, and they keep. I feel like they're
Period.
trying to drag that episode out because they're trying to edit stuff to make Tommy look either bad or they're trying to save their ass because
Mm-hmm.
a GUN was involved. So they're trying
Yep.
to heavily edit that. So then when we see it, it's gonna be like, wait, what? That's why I feel like they're trying to drag this out, but they losing me because it's like, hurry up. Like this show has been on before Joseline's show, and the fact that Jocelyn had about 16 episodes and a reunion, and we still on Baddies Midwest is ridiculous.
Now that TV had like 3 seasons of shows in
Yep.
between this show already.
But I do want to touch
They
on
say
what y'all
it's
said about
23
Jayla.
episodes this season, and we going into 16, so we getting to the
That's like
end.
regular
Thank
network
God.
television. That's too
Yo.
long.
Oh, but I do want to touch on what y'all said
Yeah.
about Jayla. This is the thing. I don't hate Jayla at all. I used to my liking for Jayla is like a little roller coaster, but I'm not these people that hate her. But I said it in my recap. Jayla, you should have been got off the show. You should have been
Mm-hmm.
elevated. Like, why are you staying on Baddies? I went to Jayla's clothing line page. She has not made a post since June of last year or July of last year.
Whoa.
Because she needs the money, that's why.
That's my like
Yeah.
Jayla. Why haven't you elevated and became great?
Baddies is their only source of income, and they tarnished their brand somewhat when they went on Zeus fighting like that. That's why she was doing good after Baddies South. I don't know what the hell happened, but
Yeah,
she had Glorilla
And
wearing
they
her
be
clothes, and
saying
all of a
Zeus be
sudden,
paying.
And
They
Cardi
say,
B.
all of it, yeah, and all of a
yeah.
yeah.
sudden she came back. I don't know what happened, but they said she went bankrupt. I don't know how true
That's
that
what
is,
I heard too. I said,
but again,
Jayla,
we
is
don't
that you?
know. She
I
could have.
believe it.
Cause
I
they got a
believe
good
it.
game. They saying Jonathan going bankrupt. That's why he be doing what he be doing on Zeus to try to keep that. Cause some of them I feel like, like I feel like some of them when they do all that fighting, like they can't get a 9 to 5 job because they done tarnished their 9 to 5 brand so
Nope.
bad to the point where they
Yeah.
can't even work out. Like Jonathan, I don't think he can get a 9 to 5. Like he has to do this here. He has to get some type of clout because we all
Mm-hmm.
know how he acts. So it's like and I feel like with Jayla. I don't know. I don't know her situation, but just like a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't even want to get 9 to 5. They want this type of lifestyle, but it's like y'all are not Natalie. Like y'all are one and done, and the possibility of y'all coming back is slim to none. And
But
then on
what
top
nine
of
to
What
that,
about
five,
Scotty?
right? What
Or
nine to five you gonna get that's gonna pay you like right? Because like they say, all of them have said like Zeus be paying the bag, right?
I don't want a nine to
Then,
five.
well,
then
if you
right,
getting the
But
money, don't you put that in a
I don't want one
business
but
either.
though?
But
then
they're financially illiterate because if they getting say they're getting 6 figures, say the ones that have been on the show, they should be getting 6 figures a season. If you
right.
asking
Scotty.
me, considering how
I don't believe
Zeus
that.
is,
I think
but
they. I
you
think
have to have financial literacy.
But
You should
that's
be
why they
able to have
staying
an
on the
advisor.
show. But that's why they
because
staying
Have
on
a
the show.
financial
It's enough.
advisor and find ways
It's
to flip that
enough to
money. And the
like.
fact that they haven't is crazy.
But
they're
that's
too
why they
busy
staying on the
flashing.
show because it's enough to like. It's enough money, right? Like to like maintain, but it's not enough to like. You know what I mean? Like it's like right
Because
But
they
there
don't
too
you
in
put
that
busy.
that in a
middle.
business though? Don't
They
you
too
invest that
busy.
money and put it in a business or like
They
try to
need
flip it or do
to.
something? Like
They
Scotty has
need
not done
to.
shit. Scotty has not done shit her 5 seasons of Baddies. Like that bitch had a clothing line and people saying that they don't her clothes they don't that she didn't ship out their clothes. Like Scotty has not done
What?
shit her 5 seasons and she should be getting paid up there. And why
Because
don't y'all
what they
invest it into
do
a
is
business or
Scotty
something?
what they do is
scamming.
that they flash. They go to these stores and they put the money in themselves by trying to look flashy, like they got it like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe they getting 6 figures. I feel like Jayla. I feel like she's probably getting like maybe 45,000, probably 40,000 the most. Because just because they saying they get in the bag doesn't mean they're getting over like 70, 80K. I highly doubt that. Because if they did, why are you coming back season after season after season?
No,
And
but
then
remember, right? It's a dangling. That's what I'm trying to say. They dangle shit over their heads. Like you hear how they be. You gotta listen to the breadcrumbs because they be spilling the tea. They'll say like, "Oh, I got paid for the season." Then they'll say, "Oh, I got paid for the reunion." You know what I'm saying? Like they're giving them like, you know what I'm saying? They're pulling strings with them. Like you gotta listen to the breadcrumbs. That's why I'm saying, like, just like y'all said, they're not managing their money properly. They're looking at it like, okay, I'm getting this lump sum, right? So they go like how you said, they go to like shop and maintain their lifestyle so they could look like whatever, as opposed to just buying enough and then go starting a little business and then and you know what I'm saying, and then maintaining your, you know what I'm saying, like
or invest in like
everybody,
real estate or something like that. Or
yeah.
because then on
Yeah.
top of that, you can brag about a 30K check, but Uncle Sam takes half of that because we all get taxed up the
right?
Hello.
ass.
And
Unless
We
you're
I'm
all
in
not
New
get
paying
taxed,
York,
taxes.
especially in
so
LA. Their tax is
I was
higher
gonna
than New
say,
York, and
depending
New
where
York
they
I'm
is
in New
high
live,
York
as hell
City.
for
We
that's a
get
taxes.
fact.
taxed like crazy.
Yeah, but do like
Yeah.
how, like, and I said this, like, look at how Razor did. Like, Razor, she had her business, but I'm pretty sure Razor like took her clout and put it in her businesses,
She
and
sure
she's
She
did.
successful right
said that
now.
too.
She
Yeah, she
sure
said her
did.
She did
business
that.
has boomed after
She
that. And
said
you
that's
see,
what
And she
she
because
ain't
I
been
did.
back
watched the
since.
interview.
Hmm.
I watched an interview and she said she's opening shops in a couple of different states now.
Yeah, and she
Like
ain't
she
been
was
back, so
stationed
she's
in
thriving off of
Maryland.
this, not riding the baddies wave, and she has not talked about baddies. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, you're not doing that, and that's what I'm saying, because you know eventually it's gonna die down. Every time has its moment. It's gonna die
Hmm.
down. Like, Jayla, what do you have to fall back on? That's my point. Like, Jayla, you should have been got off this show. You should have been like a high fashion model or a fashion designer somewhere. Stop getting coming on here getting scratched up and bit up and knotted up by bitches half your age. Like, that's not a good look.
And then
She
on
should have
top of
I
did.
that,
She
agree.
should have did one
those
season and
those
then got and
wealthy
then
people, they're not even gonna want to. Y'all know how they do with black people. They always deem us as violent. They gonna look at everything that she doing on here and be like, we can't take you because you're associated with this network, and
yeah.
yeah. So it's like
She should
people.
have did the one little season and then went right back to normal culture. Cause not for nothing, normal culture was cute. She had pieces. She did swim. She was doing swim week, all that. So I don't
She's
know
the
why
only person
she.
wearing her
Hmm.
stuff. Like, Jayla, you the only person wearing
Yeah,
your clothes. Like, that doesn't mean shit. You
You
don't
don't
have
see
nobody that
Natalie
can
trying to
promote.
help her push her brand out. Natalie don't be
at
trying to help
all.
Scotty.
Natalie don't be
Don't do
doing
shit.
shit.
That's
At
why I'm
all.
like Jayla, stop kissing these girls' ass. They're not your friends. Like I get it, it's work, but it's like, and then I don't like how Natalie and Rolly was so quick to throw Jayla under the bus for people that they're fucking scared of.
Yep.
Like you scared of Tasiki and Rolly's scared of Ivory, so you gonna throw her under the bus?
Y'all think Rolly scared of Ivory?
She is.
Yes.
She definitely
Yeah,
is because look at how
Yes.
quick she
you can see
threw.
it in the
Look at how
scene.
quick. Look at how quick she threw Jayla under the bus when Jayla had nothing to do with that. Because I bet you Jayla's not the only one that's scared of Ivory. They saying Anna been talking about Ivory. Like
I'm the show is scared. I know that.
I don't understand
Yeah.
it. Like and then
Hello.
it's just like I don't understand. That's why Jayla probably don't want to do no interviews because people gonna ask her like, your so-called friends, blah blah blah. Why you still around them when they do? I know I'm gonna ask her if I do it. I don't care.
We all would ask that.
Y'all know I
We
ask them
all would
questions.
ask
Everybody's too
that.
pussy to ask. Everybody try to skip
I'm gonna ask,
asking
hey
questions
Scotty,
to.
what's going on with you and Mr. CEO? Because bitch,
No, I
you need
might
to
not
hear the
ask
secret.
that because they ain't gonna take my page. I got business to do. Because he ain't taking my shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah,
All
that can
right,
tell you how
y'all.
boring this fucking episode was because we
All
just talked
right.
about
I'm out of
Jayla.
here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me again.
Thank y'all for joining us. We're gonna do our last two back here, and then we are wrapping it for the night. Tamia and Sai Sai, what it do?
Hello.
Hello.
What's y'all's
Hold on.
thoughts
Let's get
on
into
all
it.
of this?
Um, I'll start with baddies. This episode was pretty, it was boring. I watched it with my mom. We had to skip through some parts because it was just boring. Like, it wasn't entertaining. And Zeus does that crazy thing where they'll have some entertaining episodes and then that one boring episode. What I
Yeah.
do want to point out is I thought it was funny how it took me a long time to finally see that Taseki was in the background. Like, I know
Right.
you guys said
Like,
it earlier.
he was not saying nothing. Like, girl, you've been here 3 seasons. What are you doing? But
I was
Crazy,
yeah,
yeah.
He
shocked.
Natalie
collecting
don't
that
want to stay
check.
home. She
Yeah,
really
A
is.
free check.
No, but
a
for
free
real,
one
I
for
didn't even know
free.
Satu
She
could.
robbing
I
them.
said, "Oh,
But
there go Tasiki right there."
Right, but Jayla has to go home. That's crazy to me. Like, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
this
that
episode
was
really pissed me off.
crazy. Summer I can see just because of the craziness that's been going on, her behavior.
Hmm.
Do I really think they're gonna send her home? I don't know. Jaden, we
I'm
haven't
over
really seen
Summer. I'm
much of
over her.
her.
I'm over her. I feel like Pretty P has replaced Summer for me. Pretty P deserves a change. She really showed. She really showed up. I'm not gonna. I'm over.
Yes, I do
I'm done.
agree with that.
Yeah,
Slim.
Summer
At
lost
this
me.
point, Slim is just embarrassing herself and she's allowing Natalie and Rolly to humiliate her. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't feel bad for her because you chose that. You should have came on here, argued with her, got your check, and left.
Right. Oh, and I want to make something very clear to the Hispanic community, the Hispanos, whatever y'all class are. Y'all are not one of us, okay? Y'all need to stop trying to bind yourself to us. Y'all need to stop trying to come up with excuses for y'all to say the word. Just like that one dude that was in your comments, G, talking about, he had said something like, I got a question. He was like, should
Wait, is
African,
this you?
yes, this is me. You can't see I
I
don't know
know
why
it.
my picture not up here, but
When
he
you
was
said
like,
side side, I was like, who is this? Okay, I'm. You be right there with me in them comments. I know if I don't
right,
get to it
like,
first, you
I
gonna get
can't
to it
stand that
first.
shit. That shit makes my blood boil. Like, he was like, what if why don't African American women sit down at a table and discuss who could say the word? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, that was just so ignorant. And it's like,
The
oh,
only
like,
person
why
that
y'all
should be
keep
able to say
trying
it is the women. Like he's saying, the black women that need
to?
to sit there. The only people that should be saying it is the black women that's sitting there. The black
Exactly,
men.
Exactly.
exactly. Like,
Like, what you talking about?
If you're not Dominican or African or one of us, you cannot say the word. Period. Like, stop trying to get around it.
And
It's
I think
crazy.
that
And then
goes
the
back to
dude that
different
was in my
communities.
comments,
He's in your live.
yeah.
See, now he's in your live, but now he's switching it up. But he deleted his comment. It's like, no, stand on what you said. You said what you said.
And that
Mm.
nigga that got in my comments earlier trying to tell me, what did he say? We shouldn't even be saying it anyways.
Shut up. Like,
Why are you? It's like that all lives matter mentality. Like, why are
right,
you trying
what
to
is
tell me as a black person what I can say about my culture because you want a white person to say it? So you want to defend the
right.
white person by saying that we shouldn't say it either. Like, you can't
Mm-hmm.
tell
Cause
me
nigga,
because
I'ma
like
say what
you ain't
the
gonna have to.
fuck I wanna
And
say.
that's why I said, and that's
Hmm.
what I said, nigga, get out my comments. Cause like, what? Goodbye.
I'm
It's
sick of
crazy.
that comment. And
That be blowing me.
yeah, this is why this episode pissed me off because it's like even though Gretchen wasn't there, like I could, it's like her spirit was just there, like. But I'm just over this shit. Like the fact that Natalie wanted Jayla to go, the fact that she even said her name, like my mouth fell to the floor. Like
Everybody
really.
did.
Mm-hmm.
And what made it worse
I would have
when
thought she
Jayla looked
said
at her,
Biggie before Jayla.
right, Tasiki
Or
before
even
Jayla, Scotty
now,
before
I could
Jayla.
tell why she didn't say Taseki because she didn't want to get beat up.
Somebody said she didn't want that.
You
She
know,
didn't want her chin to get beat in.
she know better. She knew better.
But
But it's true.
did y'all see when Natalie said Jayla's name and Jayla looked at her, Anna
She,
looked
I,
at her, and she was like, "Yeah, Jayla." Like I'm like, wait, like not only
Because
did you
Jayla,
say
I
her
went back and
name,
rewatched it too. Because Jayla
yeah,
was like, she was
He
doing
was like,
this.
yeah, you could
And then
tell
when she
she.
said,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Jayla wasn't even paying attention
Jayla,
until she heard
Jayla.
her name. Like,
What?
what?
Like Jayla, bitch, what the fuck you mean, Jayla?
Yes,
Yeah, nah.
That was
Me and
hysterical.
AP
Like
would have
that
had to
broke my
run
heart.
around.
That broke my heart. Like, did you really just say that? And it's like Natalie, like Scotty and Rolly fought you multiple times, beat you up.
Mm-hmm.
Jayla never
And that's
lay a
why,
finger on you.
exactly. And that's why and she would be the one to really do you in. Out of the three of them,
Yeah.
she's
Oh
the one
yeah.
that would do
Yeah.
you in.
Definitely.
But
Def-
that's what blows me when the fans be like, "Oh, well, X, Y, and Z is not fighting Natalie because they don't want to be back on the show." Scotty and Brody have fought her numerous times, and they're still on the
mhm.
show.
Exactly.
Like,
Y'all know that those are different people though.
But you remember when Rolly was doing it, you're not coming back. You're not coming back. And then she
Right.
came back the next season. The very
Right.
next
Because she
season.
realized Rolly got more pull than Natalie has Zeus. Rolly has been in Zeus before Natalie was. So that's the
You
only
think Rolly
reason
got
why
more
those
pull
two
than
were
Natalie?
before that.
But she
I
don't.
think Rolly
She
knows a
definitely
lot
got
of
Yes.
the
more pull.
secrets.
I don't think
I
so.
think she knows a lot of the
I
secrets and
think she do
behind the
know something
scenes.
She
because she's
knows
still
the
around.
secrets. She's been
Yeah,
with Zeus before Natalie was even with Zeus. That's the
that
only
was true.
reason. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why Rolly can get
Mm-hmm.
away with it. And we already know why Scotty can get away with it. Like,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
everybody else, y'all cannot play these games. No.
But then again, it's like I thought you and Jayla was y'all be talking about how y'all be there. Y'all Jayla be here for your child and y'all was best friends. Like that's what's throwing me off. That's what
I
I'm
feel like
confused.
Yeah, because
Natalie's
out
done
of
that to a lot
everybody,
of people. Like she did it to Megan, Sarah, Christina. Like they all said, like, oh, we were best friends with her. You know, we gone on vacations with her, and blah 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 blah.
yes.
Like Sarah and Rocky were at her baby shower.
Yeah.
She also
It's
knew
crazy though, because the
both
one,
of those girls before Bad Girls Club too. So
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that part.
But what they said before about Jayla, I love Jayla, but I said before, I said, Jayla, you need to get from up under Natalie's ass because she cannot be trusted. Like I knew she would do something like this. I just wish Jayla would have lived after Baddies Caribbean. I really did.
yeah.
I agree. After that reunion, when Natalie did not try, like Scotty, even though in the moment I feel like Scotty didn't do enough, but when I watched
Yeah,
it back, Scotty definitely was at least trying to help Jayla,
yeah,
or at
she
least get
was.
Gretchen off her from scratching.
Yeah,
Whereas Natalie was just standing there watching,
and
and
did
you
nothing
couldn't
at
be
the
my
reunion.
friend. You could not be my friend doing that.
Right,
And
and
then,
then
like what Movie Bay said earlier, this her starting Jayla to get into it with Summer leads to
mhm,
Jayla getting knotted up at the end of the season. You can't tell me otherwise. That's where all of this starts,
right,
and it's because of Natalie.
right.
Because if she didn't
Yeah.
say if she didn't call Jayla out in front of the group, aka Summer, Summer wouldn't have then
Mhm.
started picking with Jayla about her being boring and not doing anything.
Right.
So that's another instance where Natalie has set Jayla up.
Natalie is she slimed the fuck out of Jayla.
And
Like,
y'all know I'm all here for the EP got an EP, but like EP and your friend without your friend
oh,
knowledge, I don't know about that one. That I can't defend that.
Yeah.
I
but
ain't
I'm
with
not
that.
surprised. It's Natalie. It's Natalie. I'm not surprised.
Because I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Jayla a good one. I wouldn't have been crying in that conversation with her. I would have been cussing her the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I would have been. I
Right.
would have been passing her the fuck out.
I'd be like, bitch, you supposed to tell me this in private, bitch. We supposed to be friends.
Exactly.
Then it's like she didn't even want to send Gretchen home. She didn't even want to send the bitch home. Like she left on her
That
own.
too.
You took forever to
Yeah,
want to
that's
send
it.
her home, but she was sending
Did
everybody
y'all
else.
watch Joseline's Cabaret?
Yes.
How'd y'all
Oh,
feel
I
about
didn't
it?
watch it yet. I didn't even watch it yet.
Um, I think the stuff with Danny and Andrea was too much. It was too much. I don't really like them,
Oh,
but
they had fall. Oh, I need to see that. I need to watch it after.
Yeah, you gotta watch them.
yeah.
They was fighting wrestling for real. Like the wrestling, Drea was trying to choke Danny out. And you can't tell me otherwise. That hold she had on her when security was like, if
Mm,
you was just gonna fight just to fight to please the audience, fight and then let go. But the
yeah.
way she was holding on her, I'm like, you trying to take your friend out of here. Like take her to her maker.
So it's like
Maybe
That
they
was
she,
had some
crazy.
real
you
beef.
know, she got that moment where she could finally get her and was like, "Yep, I can use this time to get her."
Whatever it is, it's weird. That whole
But I
situation was
like Drea.
weird.
I like Drea. I could tolerate Drea more than Danny for sure.
Those
I can
damn
agree with
beefs
I
is
that.
do not
corny
like
as
Danny.
fuck.
Y'all got any final thoughts? Because we're gonna wrap this
Mm.
one up early.
I want to know why Natalie is
Early.
cursing Biggie out next week about the boxing. I think it's because Biggie chickened out to box someone and Natalie was calling her out. And I think she was supposed to be boxing
Natalie always
Nunu,
trying
and I
Biggie.
think she got scared.
Biggie
Apparently,
is a
this is
pussy.
that. This is when y'all remember when the rumblings of Stunner Girl coming back.
Hmm.
This, I believe, a lot of fans was telling me this. This apparently is the reason why. Because Biggie, y'all remember when Biggie Rolly and I think it was Anna was online talking about how Stunner Girl's coming back, and it was pretty much low key trashing Natalie online about bringing Stunner Girl back for being messy. I think that's what it is. And they saying it here in the comments.
That's right. They said Natalie
Stunner
played Stunner Girl's song and Biggie got upset. That's what happened.
That's what he.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's the music that the crowd wanted to
The
hear.
fight was good,
Biggie got
y'all.
upset.
The fight is good. Whenever I can't wait for them to show the full thing.
Who all fight? It was it just Summer and
Jayla.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
I saw the clip. Somebody showed. I've seen the clip on. Somebody posted it on TikTok. I think when it happened. I saw.
I want to see it from the Zeus cameras because where I was standing at, I could see it, but y'all know I'm blind, so I was squinting.
What I saw, Jayla was getting it because Summer was
I saw them
with
arms
down.
going. Them arms was
and
going.
Jayla was using that right.
Summer can't fight, so I'm pretty sure how that went.
It ain't shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all of them, I don't like Tinka on the show, but Tinka in person is cool.
She's giving bully. She's giving another Rolly. She's trying to act like Rolly. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Tinka either.
They fight because of Dolly. Jayla and Lex fight because of Dolly because when Jayla fought her at the club at the end of the season, that's when Big Lex jumped in. And I think she basically took the fade for Dolly. I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting Baddies is getting draining. Like every episode is like a big F you to us, and it's the time of the month. It's like, come on, like
and wasting. Yeah, what you said, a bigger F you. It wastes. That's 40 minutes that we ain't gonna get back, and we sitting here watching episodes that are not worth watching.
Right.
And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I know I was supposed to do my composite review, but I was going through doing screenshots today, and I said, I don't want to do this shit.
It'd be happening like that. Right. That's what I did with the Love Is Blind reunion. I was halfway through the recap, and I said, you know what, fuck this. I don't feel like doing it. That's how it be. Like with this type, when the shows don't really give anything, it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the purpose?
All right. Oh, I had saw Janisha. We locked eyes in the airport. I was like, oh shit, she was.
Are you sorry?
Yes, she is
not like eyes.
We sure did. Like she was walking right past me. She had just got off the plane because I work at the airport. I think she was going to Africa though. She had to be going. I was like, hey, you were so pretty. I was shy.
Picking a location for filming.
Right. Well, thank y'all for calling in. So say your name. Say your name. I'm glad you called in because I want to hear you say your name. Because I still cannot pronounce it.
That's because I have my first name and my middle name together, and I need to take that out because it's confusing.
Okay.
But my first name is Saria. Yeah.
Boom. Love it. Well, thank y'all for calling in.
Thank y'all.
Yep. Good night.
Have a good night. All right, y'all. Sean, we're going to get you next week.
Well, y'all already know what's going on.
Hold on, where was Melissa?
Melissa ain't calling tonight. Melissa ain't been in the chat tonight.
Melissa
ready to see that. Melissa ready to see Tommy Renette that chopper out. But yeah, y'all want to do some shameless plugs before we finish? What y'all got for the week?
Oh,
Legend just dropped Mean Girls.
Yes, I dropped Mean Girls. Mean Girls. This episode was a little messy. The next episode's gonna be a brawl. It's gonna be all out brawl. It's like about a good, probably 10 fights in one episode. Next episode, so that review gonna be good. But yes, and the RuPaul fashion reviews on the way. Maybe we just had some complications. Oh yes, tune in to Kyle. Come on, Mean Girls. I love your reviews.
Yes. I gotta finish watching yours, Kai. I started on yours before I got on here. Movie Bay, what you got?
Movie Bay got.
All right. Well, you guys, I'm Movie Bay, and I'm a little nasally right now. Just sick. I caught myself being outside and reminded why I don't go outside. But what do I do, y'all?
Drag Race. You done finished WAG.
Brain fart. Okay, I'm sorry. I do
the Traitors.
I do Beast Games on Amazon Prime. I'm in my competition reality show bag, and I also do RuPaul's Drag Race. I did do episodic reviews over Wags that was on Netflix. All 8 of those are out now, so please go show them love because how I was uploading them, I feel like it wasn't getting pushed into the algorithm, and I was popping my ish on there. I put a lot of work into that. I recorded them hoes like 3 a day. Anyways, but sorry.
Go thumbs them up,
and then I am gonna. It's something I want to start doing. Please, something I want to start doing on my channel is probably like Reaction Wednesdays because I found a lot of old talk show episodes and I kind of want to like review them, like react to them because you know I do reviews, reactions, and commentary. So subscribe and stay tuned for the content because sis is dropping the content.
She is. Y'all remember last year? Last year she had. I'm like, movie babe, come on. But yeah, she's dropping it. She working,
baby. Because baby, movie bag got an 8 to 8. Movie bag working 12 hours. Y'all don't be have time.
Me too.
I ain't got time now for real.
I worked at 9 to 5, but then I worked at 5 to 8 too. But yeah, y'all know what I got going on. I got Jocelyn's is done, so I get half of my Sunday back. Praise God. But Baddies, obviously. What else? Traders. I've been doing the series of fight analysis with these Baddies girls. Movie Bag gave me an idea earlier. I might start tapping into my boxing bag since y'all know I watch the fights. Watched 2 fights this past weekend. The Benavidez fight, Clarissa Shields. So I'm probably going to do that too, but then track and field is starting. Milrose games, that's coming up. I'm going to do that. Traders, obviously, I got that. The challenge, I'm doing that as well. So yeah, I got some content too. But y'all know what to do. As always, stay locked.
Grant, we need to be on somebody competition show, bro. I'm not.
Dead ass.
Oh, I applied, Grant.
So what?
I applied for Squid Game the Challenge.
Season 2.
Remember we said we was gonna apply?
I did too, and they ain't picked me.
Yeah, I didn't get chosen though.
They ain't picked me either, but I don't know what I just got on there. I don't feel like I said enough. Because it's like, what you gonna say in 60 seconds?
Oh, you did?
I'm like, I don't know what to say in 60 seconds. I just started talking about my
yeah.
But
you just gotta get it out.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I did.
But that's the thing. I'm not good.
I talked
with
about
just
my
talking
profession.
About
I talked
like
about
that.
doing YouTube analysis.
Maybe just do like a 2-minute video and then cut it down to 60 seconds.
But what am I? I'm better when you ask.
I'm not gonna hold you though. I was
okay, but why? Okay, why don't you get somebody to ask you questions and then you answer them and just only use your?
But
answer.
they're not a casting director, so it's like, what are they looking for? It's like, what are you looking for? I don't know.
Personality.
Just about you and show your personality. Like I said, I said my profession and how you got to be built different to do what I do. I talked about reviewing competition shows and putting my money where my mouth is. That's what I talked about. And then I got 2 callbacks.
You could have said
they sent me the paperwork, and that was
damn.
That's all I heard from them.
Gee, you should have said I'll be squatting.
I didn't get the callback though because they started filming at the end of January. So.
Gee, you could have said I've been in the gym squatting, taking my pre-workout. I'm ready.
I talked about my athletics. I talked about that. I talked about what I do.
No, you got to give them a personality Arctic. You got to make yourself seem like.
I mentioned you in my stuff too, Grant. I said, yeah, I got homeboy. He said he was gonna apply.
But then again, when did you put yours in? When did you put yours in? Because I did my last minute. Because they sent me an email. They sent me an email. And then I was like, oh shit, okay, well then let me do it. So I did, and that's the thing too. I literally did it. Yeah, and then they sent me because when I did it, and that's probably it too. I literally did it when I came out the gym. I wouldn't even.
That was probably me too because they sent the email, they sent the reminder. Because honestly, I was thinking like, do I really want to do this? And then that was probably on Friday, and then on Monday I sent the paperwork in, and then. It could have been too late. Maybe we'll do. I was like, do I really want to do this?
because they sent me the email, but I'm like, there was nothing else after that. So I'm like, okay, I guess it ain't me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. That's the first time I've ever done it though. So I don't know. I'm like, what am I supposed to talk about? But I'm like, just go look at my channel. But the thing is too, I was selling myself more so on the competitive aspect. I mean, I talked about myself. I talked about how I'm a twin.
Yeah,
I talked about how I grew up. Talked about my
You a
personality.
twin
I'm not
too?
one that's easily
It's two of y'all.
swayed. You ain't know that. Legend, that's crazy. You know me for how long and didn't know that I have a twin
I've
sister?
probably known
That's
that, but I
wild.
probably just neglected it.
That's wild. Yeah, I got a twin sister.
Survivor. That's
But
I got a twin sister too.
no, you don't.
Other shows that y'all keep me posted if they
Yes, I
start
do.
casting. I would
Survivor.
do the Circle.
Yeah.
I really want to get on the Circle. I'm not gonna hold you. The Anonymous, I would get on. I
I
would
can't be on the Circle.
The Anonymous would be good.
If they open the traders back up to regular civilians, I'll do the traders. Like
me too. That I would do. I've thought about Big Brother, but I know ain't they about to be done casting?
I was saying I'll do Big Brother too.
Big Brother usually is you way past the audition mark right now.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work for me anyway. Because don't they film? They start.
I would not do another island. Nothing else.
I did audition. I made it pretty far for the season
that Big Brother
I was on.
For what?
For Big Brother. I made it to like the final
for the
round.
last
I've never done it before, so.
No, the season the Cook I was on, I think it was maybe 23.
A couple years ago. Yeah, but I don't know.
You would have made top 6.
I honestly think what's the name took my spot, to be honest, because our personalities were a little similar. Yeah, Big D.
Yeah, I can see that.
Who? Big D?
But I feel like but with Big Brother, I saw that you can have a certain, there's no like real time limit, but you can cut the video down to a certain megabytes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing too. Because I'm like, if you give me at least 4 minutes, I can sell myself in 4 minutes. 60 seconds, I'm like, what the hell am I going to say in 60 seconds? But
you better get that elevator pitch, Grant. Got to work on that elevator pitch.
It was too on the cuff, though. I'm like,
but also you can ask, like, because I know I had submitted an audition tape for Big Brother like 2 years before I did that one, and somebody, casting director, did reach out to me and told me that basically they wasn't go pick me or whatever, but then I did end up emailing them back and asking them like, what can I do better the next time? And they told me.
And what they say?
I mean, they just told me that I needed to cut my video down because my video was too long, and they was just like that. Some of my answers was long-winded at first.
And you know how I am.
And they were just basically saying that I needed to get to they said I needed the attention grabber, and that I needed to get straight to the point and then wrap it up. Because then all my little information, like about like the details about myself, is gonna be in the application.
And that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, give me a fucking.
Or when they do
like,
like the interview, like the, you know.
You ask me questions, and that's the best thing with me. Like when it comes to jobs and stuff, I always kill interviews. Like that's easy. I can talk. Like you ask me a question, y'all know I can talk. I can sell something. But you just give me a chance to answer questions that you want to know. I can tell you.
It's also, like another tip that they did give me was make sure that I have a story. Like what makes me me? Like what's my angle? What's my story?
Yeah.
But what if you don't have a significant story?
During the interview process, that's when I was kind of like, dang, because I don't know if I wanted my story to be on TV. So I was like, that's why I took so long to send off my final paperwork, because I was like, I don't know if I want my story to be on TV. Like it's still too fresh. I don't know.
Unless I want to win.
And I ain't about to be on TV crying and nothing like that.
So y'all got some
my story. I really
thing with me. I don't have too much. My life is very boring, if you ask me. Like my growing up, I didn't struggle in life. Like my parents gave me everything I wanted. Like any sport I wanted to do, I got it without any struggle. Like it's like what am I gonna say that's gonna make me super like stand out? Like
maybe your story
like,
could be that.
Really
that's your story. That's your angle. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a sob story. It could just be something that is something that is a vocal point of you. You could be like, yeah, I'm a rich bitch.
I ain't rich, but I wasn't struggling. But
not just make some ish up.
And that's the thing. I'm not going, and that's the thing. That's the thing about it. But it's like, if I was to make something up, it wouldn't be genuine, and they would know it's not genuine because I can't lie. When it's something, when I'm talking
And
about myself, I can't lie.
also in the Big Brother casting thing, you can't just make some ish up because
they're gonna remember it.
They go remember, and they
probably
keep
ask
asking you certain questions over and over
and
and
you
over.
have to elaborate on it.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely open though, like, because that production company does do the circle and the anonymous. So I hope they keep me on file. If y'all watching this, I hope y'all keep me on file. Because I definitely would do those without no hesitation for sure. I just didn't know if I want to leave
I know what to do
and
going
go
forward. I know what to do going forward.
All right, y'all.
Because I'm like, at the end of the day, if you don't see what you need, or at least you want to see a little bit more, just go look at my YouTube. You can see my personality all through here. But
yeah, I'm sure they did or would.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right, we done.
Thumbs up the video,
y'all. When we get off, subscribe. I'm sorry, we still got 93 people on here. But subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Leave us a comment on all three to keep us in the algorithm. Thumbs up the videos if you have not already. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.